What's going on? What is going on, honey? What is up? I hope everybody can hear me. Okay, y'all can go ahead and put a microphone in the chat to let your girl know that you can hear her very, 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 very clearly. Okay, I do hope you guys can hear me without issue. Okay, let your girl know. Let your girl know down in the chat, honey. Well, hey, babe. What's going on? What is up, everybody? What today is? Girl, I see somebody telling something. Happy Friday. Girl, where is you at? Girl, I thought today was Thursday. Y'all know how we do on Thursdays, girl. We got the Ooh Ladies First panel tonight over there on Miss Anisi Dixon's channel, period. Okay, so make sure, all right, that you are over there. Shout out to the people putting the microphones in the chat to let me know that you can hear me, girl. All right, I love you guys down. Y'all, this may be a very long live. Let us pray that the internet is on our side today and that she cooperates with us. We have a few things that we will be talking about. Unfortunately, I was trying to get this coffee break out this morning, girl, but the way Miss Computer set up, girl, and trying to switch it, change it, rearrange it, and save things, girl, unfortunately, it didn't happen, girl. So I hope you guys are able to take a coffee break this afternoon, okay? So you can wake up, because you know you probably at work, girl, probably got about 2 more hours, and you probably struggling because it is Friday Eve. But understand, we see each other, okay? Understand that, y'all. I got a few things over here we're going to talk about. Y'all know we're going to be talking about Kandi and the Gang and Bad Boys LA as we wait for more people to get their notifications, girl, and get on in the room. And as we wait for y'all to like the video and for y'all to share the video. Hello? Okay, so we're definitely going to get into that. Also have some gossip topics. We're going to talk about, of course, Megan, DaBaby, Chopper from Making the Band. Quite a few things, but girl, I got some. This is messy. And B-I-T, it's really messy. It's like, it's so messy. And I really need y'all to help me as I, you know what I'm saying? Like, mentally, I need y'all to help me, okay? So we're definitely going to get to that towards the end. I got a little audio that I want to play for y'all, so I'm hoping that it plays without issue. And that's what I mean when I say internet being on our side, because girl, she be trying to show out. I don't know what's going on, girl. Let me see who we got in the chat. What's up, Jay Darkness? What's going on? Hey, in my opinion, Tracy, Tasia, Laya King, Baby Trisha, Omar, Nisi D. What's up, PE? Okay, so PE, you out there in New Zealand. So it's already Friday over there? Oh, wow. Well, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Happy Friday to you. What's going on? Let's see. What's up, Keon? Shout out to Keon, okay? Definitely gonna keep me updated with the latest info. I appreciate you. Okay, honorary. Would the best term be honorary producer? I don't know what you call it, but I appreciate you, honey. You tell me what name you want it to be. Okay, how about that? Latoya Tacker, what's going on? Hey, Omar. Hey, Lenny. Hey, Latoya. Hey, reality commentator. Come on, I like that name. Reality commentator. I hope you over there using it. I hope you didn't got that YouTube kicked off. I'm gonna have to go over there and see what you over there doing, Miss Reality Commentator. Okay, period. But this emoji, your face, the profile pic looks familiar, so I feel like you probably changed your name. Did you change your name? Did you change your name on YouTube? But anyway, girl, let's keep going. Okay, girl, New Zealand is ahead of us by what, a whole day, right? A whole day. Girl, they about to get to the weekend for sure. What's going on, Mims? What's up, honey? In this way, what in this we pray. Let the congregation say amen. Yeah, so let us pray on the internet. What's up, Sharice? What's going on? Yep, that's the D. I'm here as I took a much needed self-care day from work. I'm still drinking. Okay. What's up, unapologetically? I feel like I said it wrong, Romeo. What's going on, honey? Hey, everybody that's over here in the chat. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into some things, okay? I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I didn't have this on the agenda, but I might throw in just a tad bit. First of all, I'm going to hop into these quick notes because it wasn't a lot on Bad Boys LA or Kandi and the Gang. Then I'm going to touch on just, I'm not really going to talk about the Destiny interview for real, but maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, once I'm done with this. Okay, so y'all remind me. All right, once we get through these two pieces, okay? Okay, so you have it. I haven't, but I'm thinking about it. Nope, same profile pic forever. Okay, got it. Okay. All right. Maybe you haven't been in the chat for a minute. I'm not sure, but okay, what's going on? Same profile. Okay, so you haven't gotten started. Well, I suggest you get started. May 1st is around the corner. You can always, okay, get to it. You can always, get to it. All right. Let's see. Bad boys. All right. Y'all know how I feel. I can't stand Milan. That's not anything that's surprising. Y'all know how I feel. He's irritating AF. Y'all know he got into it with Kirion in the studio or whatnot. And first of all, he was giving this fake ass temper tantrum for me, and I'm just like, you want so much camera time, don't you? And it just wasn't, the actions wasn't matching the true emotional state for me. I'm just like, this man ain't really mad. This man wants some camera time is what Milan was looking for. Okay, so once he gets on the bus, everybody is pretty much over Milan. It was funny to hear what they had to say in their confessionals, but I did feel like y'all was high-key fake in his face. Okay, what else? Soon as they pull up to the venue, he hops off the bus and decides that he's gonna run over there and run up on Kirion. Completely shocked because Kirion didn't hop on the bus with them. He ended up going in the truck or whatever. So he ran up. But see, that's one thing about Milan. Milan is going to run up on people. He loves to sneak people. That means you can't fight. You really can't fight. And it kills me so much. I'm sick of his SHI. Relly is confused about why he didn't want to fight the man in the parking lot. And that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because Milan went over there talking all that crap because, they went to go do the fashion show. So the guy that's over the fashion show went over there like, why is you over here fighting in my event? Like, what's going on? What's happening? He was like, I'm not gonna sit up there and let him talk no SHI in my face. It's just like he finna get away with it. Da, da, da. And I'm like, well, when he was talking to SHI in your face, why you did beef when y'all was over there? Like, if you gonna be beefing at the studio and at the parking lot, you should have been beefing at that parking lot. Why would you bring it to somebody else's stuff that's said? Like, why would you do that? If you had so much of an issue, I was with Relly all day. Like, if you're gonna be fighting somebody, then you need to, you know what I'm saying, fight them right there. What else? Oh, then Milan talk about some NIGGA. I'm from here. I'm from there. I'm like, why everybody love to talk about where they from as if you can't get your ass whooped? People be like, B, I'm from Cali. Okay, and you don't think nobody from New York could beat your ass? Okay, BIT, I'm from Atlanta, so you don't think nobody from Birmingham, Alabama could beat your ass? Like, that, I don't understand that thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm from Detroit. You know how we go. I don't give a I don't care. Okay. Are they cursing their mamas in Spain? Because they shooting the niggas in the hood. So it still could go down the same way. I'm just so confused what all that talk be about. Like, girl, what else we got over here? He up there, Milan over there upset, talking about saying, I can't believe that I defended this man. Like, I can't believe that I was over here defending this man. And I can't believe that you was defending him. And then now you want to sit up here and complain when this boy never asked you to jump into it in the first place. You chose to do this, sir. So I'm confused. I'm baffled. Okay, as to why you felt like you needed to jump into this, and then now you want to be mad. I can't. Oh, Milan just. Oh my God. I just don't like him. I just don't. I don't. He always want to be Captain Sabergate, as he said. And as soon as things don't go his way, he want to throw it up in somebody's face. You made the executive decision, so that's on you. What else? Oh, girl, I ain't even put my little thing up, girl. Let me get that together, okay? So anyway, so everybody is pretty much over Milan at this point, okay? I feel like they should never invite Milan back to do anything else, okay, with Zeus, for real. But I'm just like, all right, y'all keep giving him a platform, whatever. So what ended up happening at a later time was Kirion, Milan ended up having a conversation. Like, the whole group had a conversation. Kirion, this is what be bothering me about you too. Like, number one, we know Milan can't fight. That's just what that is, okay? But my issue is, why you be talking all that stuff and don't know how to throw hands? And you be sitting up there saying all that, like, you know what I'm saying? We can do it. We can this. We can that. I'm such and such. Like, what is that energy when you don't know how to fight? I don't get that. I'm disappointed because we ended up seeing Milan, somebody who definitely cannot fight, run up on you, and you was over here. What is this? Like, I mean, it seemed like you barely were defending yourself. America was highly confused at that moment. Okay. And then you flash to the episode the next week, and somebody said, I think was it Gutter? I can't remember. Maybe it was Darrell that was like, so you just gonna continue to sit up here and get your ass beat? You just go, like, what kind of stuff is that? I kind of feel a little bad for Kirion. I do. It's like he went through the stuff with his dad so publicly. Then he got beat up by Moolah. And then you didn't even do anything. All you were trying to do was help, you know, and Milan dragged you with his words and then turned around and popped you in your face. It's kind of hard not to feel bad. And you're telling him to come from around that podium, and he comes from around the podium. And I mean, you were barely on guard. I'm just so confused. It's kind of hard to not feel sorry for you. And then you turn around and you have yourself in this situation where, you know, you purchased a vehicle from someone that they're believing is missing and possibly unalived, right? And now you're locked up. You know, it's kind of hard to, you know, not feel bad. Like, I feel bad. You've been going through a lot, okay? You've been going through a lot, okay? I don't know what demons are on your ass. But and I really don't even know how you can get them off. Like, I really don't. I just, you know, I just feel bad for you. I hope things turn around for you soon, for sure. Very unfortunate. But when I think about the effect about his car, how he purchased the car, and I feel like his story is probably not far-fetched. It could be, but then some part of me feel like it's not. I saw two different things on TikTok, which was very interesting about these vehicles. So number one, Hertz, which makes sense why y'all went bankrupt last year or whenever that was. They were actually on the verge. Hertz rental company is what I'm talking about. Where y'all go when y'all rent these cars and stuff like that. They were actually on the brink of being bankrupt before the pandemic even happened. So what was really interesting was I saw a TikTok that was like a news story where they talked about how Hertz was renting out vehicles that they actually reported to be stolen. Vehicles were never stolen. People actually pay all this money to rent the vehicle for oh so much time. And even some people even extended their like rental time frame. And whenever they got pulled over by the cops for whatever violation, the cops would do the search on the van or whatever it was, and it'll pull up in the national registry for stolen vehicles. So now these people have like a felony case or whatever on their hands, and Hertz wasn't rushing to fix the issue. And those people were predominantly Black people and some people of color. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, wow, that's up. That's messed up, and you probably can't even really sue or anything because girl, they ain't got that anyway, which is why they went bankrupt or whatever. So there's that. Then I saw another story, which was very interesting. This young lady was talking about how her boyfriend's car got stolen or whatever, and they had a tracker on it, right? So they ended up tracked the vehicle to like a junkyard where they tow cars to. And once they get there, they find out that the car was actually stolen from someone else. So her boyfriend had his papers and everything showing that he actually financed this vehicle, which was very odd or something. I don't know if he financed it through like that company he got the car from or what. But anyway, he financed this vehicle where the vehicle had two owners' name on it, like two owners' names on it, two different places. So somebody else had financed the vehicle too. And that vehicle ended up getting stolen from that person. So whoever got it at whatever lot turned around and sold it to this person. So it's like, I could see that possibly happening with Kirion. Like if somebody did, you know, violate the young woman that they're believing to be unalive and then turned around and sold the car to him or something like that. I don't have all of the details. But this is just me wondering. I just wouldn't be surprised if that too could be a situation that he ended up falling into himself. So, you know, that sucks, girl. But you know, other people that say they went to high school with him are alleging that he is capable of that, boy. Y'all don't know him like that. He could possibly do that stuff. Girl, anything is possible. Anything is possible. It's possible that he did. It's also possible that he didn't. I mean, I don't know. I'm just telling you the scenarios that I heard over there on the TikTok. Let me see what y'all saying. Not buy a car overseas, can you? But when you buy a car from someone, don't you get the legal papers for it? You're supposed to. Absolutely. The bill of sale or whatever they call it, girl, you're supposed to get it. I don't feel bad for little baby Franklin until I find out if he had anything to do with that missing lady. Understood and respected. I saw on YouTube there was another one. I forgot where they are at. What you talking about? Another what? Not Kerrigan. Kirion didn't grow up in that type of environment. He's trying to act hard around the quote unquote hood people. I feel like I could believe that too. I can definitely believe that too. And while I'm talking about Bad Boys LA, first of all, shout out to Darrell. Like, really, I love him. He's like my favorite on the show. He got a chance to do an interview with the Jasmine brand, and I might put the interview up on my other channel. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and follow my alternative channel, which is That's Me, Jamie, honey. It was pretty good. I was pretty impressed. Number one, I just love how he talks, okay? Because he's not one of them, he's not ignorant at all, okay? What was interesting for me was how he talked about he'll be on P Valley coming up. Not only will he be on P Valley, but he will also have a song featured on P Valley as well. And I thought that was really interesting because sometimes when you see people do these raunchy reality shows, it don't really be a whole lot of elevation for meaning, right? So to hear that, okay, because I think he said if they gave him another opportunity to be on Bad Boys LA, he was like, nah, I would rather see somebody else thrive, okay? I feel like a person like that gonna always win, right? That's just what I think. Y'all let me know. When you're open and want to see other people be successful, I think, that makes your connects more stronger and you're likely going to be, continue to do great as well. What else did I want to say about him? Yeah, so I just thought it was great. They're like, he about to branch off from Bad Boys LA. He's about to go and do I guess, I don't know if it's like an actual full role or like a feature or what over on P Valley, but he got it. Then he just finished a film out in New York, which I thought was really awesome. And then upon him finishing that film, he got hit up by CBS to work on something else. Now, I saw a lot of people in the comments suggesting that it's going to be Big Brother. I don't know how true that is. It could be a TV show or something. I don't know. But I like that for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go from doing this and just keep growing, because remember, we really know him from hopping out of that car, the back of the trunks, talking about where the money reside, because he was a salesman. You know what I'm saying? I said, you better know how to work it. But then I also had to think he's a salesman. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to do it. He about has the gift of gab and all of that other great stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and I like his personality. So I was really happy to hear that for him. So congratulations to Relly. I really like him. So there's that. All right. Let's talk about Milan a little bit more, because I don't know where this came from, but Milan decided that he was going to drag Anthony specifically on Instagram. Okay. He decided he was going to drag Anthony specifically on Instagram. And I think it could have been because of the things that Anthony had to say in his confessional about him. Right. So this is what he ended up saying about Mr. Girl over there on the Instagram. I said, you are so shady. Girl, let's get into it. He says, can't no BIT that has a lifetime supply of a breather can say a F-S thing to me or about me. Like, your body is botched. Oh, help me. Oh, wow. Your body is botched. You shaped like a shoebox, and you got cold sores all over your botched lips. Now, when he posted this, you probably can't see it in this particular photo I have up here. When he posted it on his page, it definitely appeared to look like there were spots or whatnot on his lips, but I don't know if, you know what I'm saying? People like to equate bump spots, whatever, on lips to a particular disease, okay? But I don't know what that man got. I'm just telling y'all what Milan said, okay? He says, but carry on, my chubby Latina promoter, guest star sister. Ooh, it's him thinking he the star of the show for me. Let's keep going. I just signed. And see, why people always do this? It's like when you ain't really got a whole lot going on and you got to turn around unwarranted and throw in somebody else's face what you got, what you make it, what you this or that. Okay, you got it today. It can be gone tomorrow. Okay, you got it. Is you gonna keep it? That's the question. So anyway, he says, I just signed. What is this? Let me zoom in on this. He says, I just signed $500K endorsement deal with $65K cash advancement 24 hours ago. And somebody else is probably watching this like, $65K advancement, baby. I asked for half up front for advancement. What you talking about? Embarrassing. Let's keep going. He says, and you running around getting effed raw in the Houston gym bathrooms. Baby, help the people out today. Worried about my luxury cars in all caps. Girl, y'all funny. 8-bedroom house. And my designer clothes. Girl, get your priorities together, Stink. And watch your mouth, because it's on fire, literally. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, my. Like, if Milan not going to drag you with the hands, I will give him that. He going to drag you with the words. Like, because the way he ate Kyrian up, all I could do was, ooh, oh my. You know what I'm saying? Because he definitely ate him up. He may not have the words, but he definitely got the mouth. What did mouth do? He just ate Anthony up. I don't know if Anthony responded to this. Anthony probably was like, girl, let me go about my day. Like, you mad, whatever. I can't. What he lying about, that's what's up. The cars, the endorsement deal, the 8-bedroom house. Which one is it? Or is it all of it? Okay. That's because Milana stunt queen, but it's the 8-bedroom home that we all know is the Airbnb for me. But go off, Milan. Right. I cannot. Yep, 8-bedroom home. He probably talking about the home that they stayed in for the Bad Boys, LA. I mean, he could be talking about that. Okay, that's what's up. Said he lied about everything, period. Everything. What that boy told Kyrian, that boy said, he said, I got $100,000 chain around my neck, and you think I'm gonna ride a fucking bike in the video? I'm not gonna lie, I holler. But don't be like that, because I feel like D Smoke got more money than you, and he was about riding around in a bike on his video. You know what I'm saying? I mean, D Smoke ain't gay, so maybe that's not a fair comparison. But anyway, don't be like that. Don't be like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I just wanted to bring that to you guys, let y'all know that the girls are fighting. The girls are definitely over there fighting. But I feel like Milan's so wishy-washy. He's so wishy-washy. Like he gonna clown Anthony today, and him and Anthony gonna be cool next week. So it is what it is. But y'all know who I'm looking forward to seeing coming into the house? Jonathan. And Jonathan, you better not let me down. You better not let me down. Because you had Milan so spooked that Milan decided that he was gonna call his brother and talking about somebody bullying him. Girl, cut it out. Cut it out. You the one that's been out here acting up the most, and then had the audacity to sit in front of everybody talk about some. Y'all know that ain't even me or my character. I don't remember what he said in the circle when everybody was talking and wanted him and Kyrian to work it out. He was like, everybody in this room know that ain't even my character or something like that. And I said, what? What are you saying? Sir, you just jumped on more than one person. You snuck O'Reilly B. You snuck what's his name? Curtis or whatever his name is. Then you just snuck Kyrian. So that's all the way in your character. What are you talking about? You're lame. Period. But anyway, girl, good luck. Let's go ahead and let's move on. Okay. Let's talk about Kandi and the gang. Let's get into Miss Kandi and her gang, child. All right. So Dom, Drika, and June. Dom tells them what happened. Okay. She tells them about her going up, I guess, to the room to see Patrick and them, and how she was like, yo, I got Drika and her man downstairs, and they trying to get in. And she said Safari shut it down immediately, right? So June decided he was going to take shots at Safari by calling her a blow-up doll. And I said, oh, well, that's not going to go too well over social media. I'm sorry, if she's watching the show or whatever. So then June tells Dom that they got to leave as a unit. If they come as a unit, they got to leave as a unit. And some part of me was like, can you shut up? Some part of me was like, who are you to tell somebody what they got to do? And if she's there with her man and her man wants to stay, why would I make my man leave an event that he want to go to if we just got there? BIT, I'll call you and check on you or whatever. And they say that Dom was actually in communication with Drika the whole time. She was texting her. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Drika says when she feels upset, I guess he feels the need to, like, you know, go up for her or whatever, as your man should. But I don't think that you were upset about this, because initially, right out the gate, he was the one that felt the way about it, right? He was the one that started to complain, like, dang, they ain't come out downstairs. They was supposed to They was, you know what I'm saying? So that was really all him. He was the one that initially felt the way about it. What else? So June came up and he came to the restaurant. Thought that was funny, because as soon as he got out the car, Patrick was like, oh, that car cute, it's nice, but you got them $10 though. Did you pay the man up there? Oh, you did? Okay, well, you can run me at 10. Patrick was definitely about getting his coin. Do you hear me? And I ain't really fought Patrick on that. And obviously, June was not bothered by it either. Okay, so he had to go ahead and come up with the coins, come up with a few dollars, right? So June asked, "What happened?" You know what I'm saying? Me and Drika came, we couldn't come up. What happened? And Patrick said, "Oh, well, you know, my lady wasn't comfortable, so it didn't go down like that." So June says they need to have an understanding or something like that. And Todd suggests, like, okay, well, cool. How about y'all do like a double date type thing, because everybody's cool, but Safari the one that don't know what's going on. So we need to come together and do like this group thing, right? So June seems like he's a good guy, you know what I'm saying? And I feel I don't know him enough to know that he's a good guy, but how he was moving, I did appreciate, even though I didn't like how he came at Dom. June went around and had a conversation with everybody. June wanted smoke with everybody. Pretty much. And I was like, I appreciate that, because if you just came at her, you know what I'm saying? Cool. If you're gonna go around to everybody, cool. Even though I feel like if Drika was the one that was feeling the way, she the one that really has the relationship with the people, so let her say what she gotta say. But if you want to have your girl back, have your girl back. I didn't mind it, for real. What else happened? He ended up surprising her with a Mercedes. Everybody thought it was amazing. Everybody leaves their post to come outside and see what Drika got. And I'm just like, okay. To me, I feel like this says a lot about the environment that Kandi and them has created for the people. But anyway, Drika is on guard when she first get down there, because she didn't know what the hell was going on. She see all the guys standing together, like, what the hell is y'all doing? Like, why is y'all together? But that's when he surprised her with the new car. So there's that. June goes over to speak with Torin. And yeah, he just pretty much spoke with Torin. Torin tried to explain to him what all happened, and then said, you know, you coming to talk to us, but that wasn't our call. You might want to have a conversation with Safari now. Go over there and talk to those people, okay? And Torin also didn't like the fact that he was the one that approached them and not Drika, right? Like I said, he was the one that was really feeling away. So Kandi and Safari, Drika, and their men, they all linked up. Safari says that she isn't a child and doesn't need to go on a play date. She feels how she feels. And I said, I'm glad you said that, because that lets me know that you feel insecure. Thank you. So then June asked, why did you not want Drika to be there? And she said, because, you know, those two been together. And I don't really know y'all like this. I ain't really know how she was coming. And Kandi is just like, yeah, but that's the thing. Like, y'all got to get to know each other. That's what it like. You got to get to know this person instead of just assuming things. And that's when June was like, well, I trust my girl. That's what it's all about. I'm going to trust my girl all day long. But when it comes to them working together, I got to respect that, because they work together. Like, that's what it's going to be. And I just got to trust her, right? So I guess that's what he was trying to let Safari know that she has to do. Safari wasn't here for the conversation at all. Then we find out Safari's name ain't even her real name. Her name is Miriam or something like that, but she just has everybody call her Safari for whatever reason. Okay, girl. We find out that June and Chandrika ended up meeting on Tinder. They actually get married this year. So congrats to her on that, okay? They said after they met for like, a month, they ended up getting engaged. I feel like they was playing. I think they was just playing it up for TV. I mean, maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. But I'm like, girl, really, after a month, y'all got engaged? I mean, it happens. That's how people be, girl. They be like that. But okay. Congratulations, girl. Good luck, whatever. So Patrick tried to talk to her when it comes to Safari. He tried to talk to her for like 2 years or something like that, and she wasn't really interested in him. She thought that he was a trick or whatnot, and it was like, what the hell you think a trick is? She said, somebody that I could just own and they're gonna give me some money. Like, that's just what I thought. So I'm like, well, Safari girl, is that your MO? Or maybe not, because she did say that that's what she was ignoring him. So I guess, girl, I'm like, was it when you found out Kandi was the cousin or something? You decided to go, like, when did you change your mind? At what point did you change your mind and decided to go after him? Anyway, excuse me. Towards the end of the episode, didn't really care about too much of the fluff that was in between. But Dom and Rashad ended up getting into it, because Rashad, you make me think of what's the dude I don't like on Bad Boys LA? Not William, because William left, right? I can't even, the only white boy there. The one that be like one way in the confessionals and another way in person. Him. Rashad kind of gave me some of that. He gave me some of that energy. Talk about that was the most boring, house party I've ever been to. And I was so glad that it was over, because I wanted to leave. With it BIT, you could have left. Like, what is this? And why are you over here talking down on this man party and you probably won't say it in his face? Okay, and then gonna talk about something he told Chandrika, like, I told Dom that she needed to go down and talk to you because you know that wasn't right. Dom said, wait a minute, baby, when did you say that? He was like, I said it like, right. What is this? Dylan? Is that his name? Is his name Dylan? Because I've been calling the boy Rashard. Oh, no. Y'all talking the white boy Dylan. Thank y'all. White boy Dylan, him. Okay. So then he was like, yeah, I had been talking to Miss Dom and I've been telling her what she did was wrong or whatever like that. Dom was like, well, baby, when did you say that? When did that happen? He was like, well, you know, I had said that just pissed her off. That pissed her off. So she ended up going, having a exchange of words with him. And shortly after that, she peaced out. Drika done sat up there and called out Torin because she felt like Torin was wrong as hell because he ain't had her back. And then next thing you know, she done got the hell on when she done left. Okay, that was pretty much it of the episode for me. We just gonna see what all gonna happen on next week's episode, girl. It wasn't a whole lot, but you know, I came to y'all with a little something, okay? Period. People can change their name like that in ATL in any state. You know, some of these celebs that y'all call by whatever name, that ain't their name. You know what I'm saying? They don't be their name. So I think it's just gonna happen anywhere. You know, I don't know the process because she said she didn't go through the process to change her name, but you know, people just switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Jamie ain't my real name, you know. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's her nickname, like this is my name. So you know, that's what it is. You feel me? And Milan, they have to switch it up, okay? Because I don't believe nowhere near the Lord, his name is no damn Milan. Christopher. People always want to be foreign, don't it? Y'all, I gotta go back to Bad Boys LA real quick. Because did y'all catch when the man was like, Milan, where you going? Milan, you want me to walk down there? You want me to walk down there in these Louboutins or whatever he said? Versace's or whatever. These hurt my feet. You know how designer shoes do. I'm like, well, why the fuck do you have them on? Girl, I tell you, people will flex and be uncomfortable. I guess that's the part of pretty that hurts. Anyway, let's go ahead and scoot along. Let's scoot along, okay? Let's get to Chopper. Oh, let me pull up the article on Chopper, y'all. And this just happened to somebody. A cash out. I just did a video on Cash Out, rapper Cash Out. Ran around with that Nina. Okay, he was running around with more than Nina, which is why he ended up getting snatched up. But anyway, Chopper, he was in the same situation. So according to people, keep up, follow me, all right? Former Making the Band star Chopper allegedly used social media fame to lure women into STX work. Okay, a lot of you guys that may not be familiar with Chopper, I don't know if y'all even remember the show. Some of y'all probably do. Making the Band, y'all, early 2000s for me was like some of the best reality TV ever. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff we get now is like fake. Like TV, first of all, the 90s, I do believe was like the littest decade ever. Coming into even though I was like in elementary school, I can just imagine what it was like for parents and stuff. You know what I'm saying? In the 90s, they had and all this other stuff they was over there doing. You had the 69 boys, Raheem, Kilo. Y'all probably wouldn't know about that. Okay, down here in the South. But anyway, I think the 90s probably was lit. I think the early 2000s reality TV was raw, real, authentic. I feel like the stuff Diddy did, he could not try that down. And y'all know what's crazy? He was supposed to be Making the Band right before the pandemic. I remember he had like a showcase or something here in Atlanta trying to find people. So he was about to reboot Making the Band. I do not know what happened. But baby, that show used to be, listen, it was lit. It was some good TV, good reality TV, girl. Not a whole lot of things were censored, girl. You could get the real Jerry Springer. Okay, girl, it was good. And then things started to change. But anyway, now we're here in the facade of television. But anyway, girl, let's get back to Mr. Chopper and Making the Band. So I guess his real name is Kevin Barnes. Okay, he goes by the name Chopper and starred on the show Making the Band in the early 2000s. He was arrested and charged with one count of SEX trafficking on an adult. Okay, Barnes was booked into the Clark County Detention Center on Monday. Okay, a tweet from whatever her last name is, the county police department, Okay, so maybe that's the name of the police department. But anyway, the Maryland Police Department says Barnes was arrested by the agency, and the authorities believe there may be local victims. I believe he was arrested by somebody that was posing to be, it was like a police officer that was pretty much playing games with him, making him think that, she was trying to get into what he was into. I think she ended up sending him like a DM message or something like that. And that's how the conversation began between the two. They started to interact, and he was trying to get her to fly out, leave wherever she's at, and fly out and meet him and stuff. A very interesting. So he's locked up at this moment. They said it is not immediately clear if Barnes has entered a plea. They're saying that the Las Vegas Review-Journal, citing court records, reports that Barnes was released on his own. He was released on his own during a hearing on Tuesday. The outlet reports he was appointed a public defender, but people have not been able to reach his lawyer. Okay, so it looks like he does have a lawyer. Okay, XL magazine reports that the premise, I don't give a damn about the premise. We know what the premise was of making the band, but either way, this man is locked up. Or at least he got locked up. Now he's out, but he's being charged with sex trafficking. And that's just crazy to me, how people be all in the industry and then they shift and they use their fame to try and collect up women. And that bothers me so much. Like, y'all ain't got no mama. Y'all ain't got no siblings. Y'all ain't got no sisters, no nieces. Like, why would you want to go through this and put women through what you wouldn't want nobody else to do to your family? Like, I don't understand that. That's some crazy SHI for me. Girl, I was shocked Cash Out was relevant enough too. I was shocked he was relevant enough as well. Yes, I am. I am from the South. I'm from Alabama. Let me tell you. Thank you. Because I sure had forgot, bro. It wasn't a whole lot that I was going to say. But I hope you guys got a chance to go over to Niecy Dixon's channel to check out the interview that we did with Miss Destiny Payton of Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? It was a cute little interview. I saw a lot of y'all that was in the comments, girl, y'all was being disrespectful as hell. It was crazy because a lot of y'all, when y'all got up here, girl, let me take him down. A lot of y'all that went over to check out the interview, girl, before y'all could even get the first 1 second of the interview, y'all was automatically like, oh, she already looked like she lied from that thumbnail. I already know that she lied because I don't believe in that. She say, T-Mel. I don't know. It's something about her. It's something about Destiny. I don't believe her, girl. She a lie. She's a lie. I was like, girl, y'all was a mess. Y'all was a mess in the car. Y'all was eating Miss Girl up. Y'all was eating her all the way alive, okay? I know a lot of people kind of assumed my facials. You guys assumed that, oh, look at Jamie and Bondi's face. Girl, they up there looking like we know you lying. I don't know what was going through Bondi head at the time, okay? We talked about it afterwards. However, after, the after show, after we, whatever, wrapped. But for me, that was not going through my head the entire time. I was literally legit shocked. Like when I said what I said to her, like, girl, when she talked, I think it was when she talked about Melody. I can't remember which part. I think it was when she talked about Melody actually going up there to give her number. Like a lot of my faces, I was dead ass shocked. Okay, somebody said, look at Jamie moving around imaginary things. No, ma'am, I was actually moving around stuff on my desk. Like, it's just funny to see when when we check out the comments, how y'all assume things because y'all think that we think the same way as y'all, and that's not always the case. But yeah, I will say after I went back and watched it, you know what I'm saying? Because you be in the moment when you listening, but then you go back and you watch the playback. I'm like, girl, I ain't gonna lie, my eyebrows definitely perked on some stuff, girl. It definitely perked up. I was like, Miss Ma'am, Okay, but throughout the interview, I was legit shocked because I watched Destiny's interviews and I watched how she has been so closed off to sharing details about her life for real. So when she opened up the way that she did, even if some things did not make a lot of sense to some of you guys, I was even shocked that she gave us that, you know, and I saw some people in the comments like, she gave us a bunch of nothing. How? How did she give you a bunch of nothing when you would have never even known how she was served by her husband? That didn't make sense. You know, like she gave a lot of details to me about her marriage and, you know, some details about Melody. So I feel like if you, but then also I'm understanding to the fact that a lot of you guys have not seen her interviews. Okay. A lot of you guys have not seen anything that she's done in the past. So I guess I understand why you may think the way that you did. But for me, I'm like, yo, no, she's really opening up. She's really sharing SHI. Things that I didn't never know about. So I was definitely taken back, girl. And I didn't even think she was going to answer some of the rumors that's been put out here about her man or her ex-husband in custody of her kids. So when she opened up, I was like, oh, bitch, you going to tell it. But then tell the people. If you're going to tell it, then you better tell it all. Damn near cried when I got that phone call. I don't know what to do, but to part 2 of my confession, just when I found out. Anyway, girl, she was definitely giving us a little bit of confessions, okay? Just a little bit. And I appreciated it for the most part, you know? One of the reactions to y'all interview does not like Destiny. Oh, one of the reactors does not like Destiny at all. I could not entertain her review. You said reactors? Oh, you talking about the people that went back and watched the interview and then gave their viewpoints on it. Got you. They was acting like they knew her in real life, saying she don't talk that way and she was copying Mel. Yeah. You know, sometimes too, I think people enjoy saying stupid stuff that's going to get a reaction out of other people as well. I appreciated what she gave for real. It's none of my business, on God. But I will say this, in terms of it being none of our business, it is her being on the show. So it's like, I want you to share more. If we're not going to get it on the show, if they're going to edit it out or whatever, like, girl, fill in the blanks over here. And she filled in some of those blanks, you know. You think so? She said they're still in negotiations. So negotiating would mean that it's already done, right? And or maybe that's what you're saying, like with her negotiating this new contract, maybe that's what's allowing her to open up, or like, hey, I'm willing to be more transparent now. And then, you know, it seems like the divorce and things are starting to be behind her. So maybe she can at this point open up more, because I think she said they filed early April of last year. So it's past that time frame now. And then at that time, she signed an agreement to not really say, you know, many things about him or anything about him. Honestly, I think it was part because that's what he wanted, but I also think primarily it was what she wanted. She don't want to, you know, share that or give that extra info to people. And now she's seeing how that's hurting her, right? Now, at least I think that. You know, now she's seeing how that's hurting her. And then she's like, man, I wish I wouldn't have done that. Yeah, you wish you probably wouldn't have agreed or made the agreement with yourself to not open up, because now people are going to assume what they want to assume about you, you know? But yeah, I mean, it was a cute interview. If you guys have not checked it out and you watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, definitely go over to BC Dixon's channel and check that interview out. What else? They are so mean. This is her real life. What kind of woman doesn't show empathy to a mother, a mom, wife being left high and dry right after giving birth? Amina said, I wish I was in the comments. Girl, listen, the comments were cutting the girl, that was kind of now, we do go live for our members when we do our interviews, right? So the members, I didn't really read the comments, but I want to believe that they was nice for the most part. It was the premiere, okay? It was the premiere where they was really like going crazy. Yeah, they was really going crazy. I saw one comment, somebody was like, Destiny. No, I think that what is that? I don't know why Destiny went to OLFP when they biased. Girl, I'm not biased about a mother thing because I high key don't give a, and I don't have a relationship with none of those ladies. Hello? I call a thing a thing. Y'all know what I am. Team observation and review. Period. Period. So that was silly. And I also feel like if we were so biased or whatever, like she wouldn't have came over there to do no interview. But shout out to Destiny because she did hit us up to come to do the interview. We reached out to her last year, but we didn't hear back. And she hit us up at the top, like the end of March, I think, right before Niecy's wedding, like the end of March or something, saying she wanted to do an interview. It just so happened a lot of shit fell out the sky, so she had to answer a lot of questions. Some people are so used to dysfunction and disrespect. Come on. That they will ride over a cliff for Mel. Oh, wow. Mel is bitter and mad because Destiny won't end a friendship with her true friend, whether you like him or not. Well, dang, not her being bitter and mad. I don't know. I don't know if it's solely about Martell, so I won't say that. I think it just could be a number of things, you know. I think with them having the friendship as long as they have, I think a lot of people may have friendships with people where you kind of like notice things about them, but you don't really address it in that moment, right? You don't really say that over time, maybe depending on where you are in life, they're gonna do that one thing, and it's like, okay, this is straw that broke the camel's back. And I think the issue primarily was Tisha. I could see that, you know, if you're somebody I think so highly of, and you see this girl just crossed me. It's like, yeah, I'm looking at you with a side eye, like, so y'all do talk about me, because I think Mel was okay last season with Destiny and Martell being friends. So I really don't see her being so much mad at her now. You know what I'm saying? I think it could have been primarily a Tisha thing, but when she reflects now, when you like in that moment and you being upset and you reflecting and you thinking, it probably does add a little icing on the cake. Maybe a little something, a little decor onto the cake. But yeah, it was a cool interview. We're probably gonna talk about it some more tonight, you guys, over on the Ladies First panel tonight. So definitely be sure to tune in to the show tonight, okay? What else y'all saying? I think both Mel and Destiny are going through the same thing and expected more from each other, but they weren't open enough to give that to each other. I don't know. I mean, maybe they were going through the same thing, but I just think that they were just getting to different places in their life. You know, I think Mel was just at a different place in her life, like mentally, emotionally, everything. I think she was just working on herself and still is, and just decided like, yo, this ain't something I'm willing to engage in. Like I don't really need this, you know? So she fell back. No, ma'am, I am not going to be reviewing Married at First Sight. The season is extremely boring to me. I hate it. So if anything exciting happens, I'll tune in, but I probably won't do a review for it. Let's see. All right, y'all. So I told y'all I ain't want to talk to a whole bunch about it, but you know, just give you guys a little bit of tidbits because y'all was going crazy over there in the comments, honey. So let's go ahead and move on. Let's move on. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about Momma D. Momma D over there, I don't know what's going on. So y'all know Shay Johnson. What's her name? Bucky? Was it Bucky? I feel like it was Bucky or something. She was on Flavor of Love. So once she did Flavor of Love, she went on to do other reality shows at a later time. But at one point, she used to date Scrappy. Momma D has always loved her some Shay Johnson. She's always been a fave. Well, Shay Johnson is indeed pregnant, so shout out to her. Congratulations, because I know that's something she wanted for a while. She finally is now with a child. And Mama D decided she was going to show up to the baby shower, give her love, but I did feel like Mama D ended up doing too much. She was just doing too much. Like, why is you in these folks' family photo like that's your son? What is that? Talk about some congratulations from one mother to another. I love who loved me. Stay tuned for the next episode. I'm just telling y'all what Miss Mama D put up there. Thank you so much, Mims, for the super chat. Milan should have been named Detroit or Atlanta. Good night. Not Atlanta, Christopher. Detroit, Christopher. Try. So yes, Mama D. So once she made this little slick comment, somebody I love who love me, somebody got down in the comments and was like, girl, so disrespectful to the BAM. So disrespectful to the BAM, considering the fact that the BAM is your daughter-in-law and the mother of your grandchildren. Mama D said, I'm down for who down for me. I've never heard BAM even give a F about what I ate. Send me flowers for my birthday. Give me a greeting card. I'm supposed to leave Shay alone because she's insecure. She's effing insecure, and she's dragging my son. And my son and I are not even speaking because of her insecurities. I'm done. Grass said, Love and Hip Hop must be on the way. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta must be on its way. I think it is. I think Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because girl, nobody at all. All Mama D had to say was congratulations to this girl, but she gave us extra. Then talking about some stay tuned to the next episode. Now, Miss, what's her name? Bambi did go and she did a interview with somebody, and she just didn't understand why Miss Lady would even, go that far with it. She's like, if you want to be cool with Shay, be cool with Shay. Like, I don't mind it. If you're trying to put it off on me that your son and you are not on good terms, that's not my fault. She also talked about how they be actors. Okay. So a lot of times the stuff they be doing on Love and Hip Hop be amplified. It really don't be like that for real. It be a bit amplified, mixed in with a little bit of reality, girl. So, I mean, I guess I just felt like, listen, the show is on its way back. We didn't need all of that, but y'all gonna give us that anyway. Mama D just doesn't like anyone who is with her son. Only till they break up, she loves them. Oh, wow. I feel like she likes Shay. But Shay was technically not his girlfriend, but Shay was the only one that Mama D has shown that she really liked. But I also feel like maybe Shay just always took a liking to Mama D, I guess. I don't know. But Erica was around the longest, so why she like Erica? Miss Mama D, you are the problem. As much as I love Mama D, you the problem. Mama D took on the mom role for Shay because Shay had a volatile relationship with her own mom and helped her in many ways. She's also Shay's daughter's godmom. Oh, that's very interesting. Thanks for adding the details in, honey. Not the godmama, child. I missed that. Mama D should ask Shay for us or who the voodoo queen is that gave Delicious her new face and body, because the people want to know. Oh, wow. Well, Mama D looks ready to defile Bucky's temple in these pics. I cannot. What? All right, y'all. Let's move on. Let's get to DaBaby real quick. So DaBaby, child, he been out here running amok in the palace. So recently it was seen on screen that, or at least on camera, it started surfacing that he actually ended up running up on one of his artists. I guess they were at some event or something. And backstage, we just saw his little Liberty self right over there. Boop. Okay, go over there and hit one of the artists. And I said, now you are just out of mother control. But here's the thing. DaBaby has been out of control for a very long time. Very long time. And he just keep getting passes. Nobody says anything. I mean, y'all almost got him when it came down to the homophobic rants and talking about, HIV and all that stuff like that at the concert or the Rolling Loud or whatever. Like, y'all almost got him then, but y'all didn't get him. Girl, he out here being a whole survivor. So it seems like somebody is working overtime to take him down. And they're saying that surveillance video of DaBaby killing a man resurfaces 4 years after the rapper has claimed self-defense on this. Now, I always thought with this case that he was charged and tried and decided to plead self-defense or whatever, and they decided to release him or whatever, dismiss the case or whatever, and move on by his business. So I thought that he could not be tried again. But I quickly learned, girl, that no, he can. They're saying that he was never charged or tried, and he can. And that's just really interesting to me. That's just really, I'm like, how you claim self-defense, but you was never charged with anything? You were never tried. Yeah, they're saying on November 5th, 2018, DaBaby ended up taking out, unaliving a young man by the name of Jalen Craig, who was 19 years old. His baby mama, Mimi, was also in the store at the time, pregnant with their child, okay? DaBaby was previously said he never pulled the trigger during the fatal fight. Well, then who pulled it? If you didn't pull it, who pulled it? So if you didn't pull it, who pulled it? And then how did you claim self-defense at the same time? I am confused, okay? Craig's family maintained that justice was not served as a key witness failed to appear. I did hear that. I did hear that a key witness failed to appear, and the now released footage was not shown in court, okay? The county case was dismissed, okay? So would that not be the same thing? Because I'm like, I mean, at least they tried the case, but it ended up getting dismissed. I could be wrong, but what else they're saying? However, the following June, the state's district attorney decided to bring its own charges against the rapper. DaBaby was then convicted of carrying a concealed weapon and sentenced to 12 months of probation with a suspended jail sentence. Girl, I don't know how much money that boy had, the security attorneys that he got, because it seemed like they were trying to get him on something. And they could not get him on there. So they decided, well, at least they got him on that, but he got 12 months probation. So I feel like that's somewhat of a breeze for him. What else? They're saying in the video obtained by Rolling Stone, Craig's friend, Henry Douglas, walks into the frame as DaBaby charges and punches him. Their scuffle moves throughout the grocery store when Craig approaches them, seemingly holding an item before he appears to put it away. A female shopper suddenly runs away. I saw that. She ran away with her shopping cart. DaBaby comes back into the frame and picks up what appears to be the item from the floor and puts it in his pants, okay? Craig's mother says, I feel like they just swept it under the rug. Mr. Baby knows what he did. I'm not doing this for no fame or anything, because at the end of the day, Jalen Craig is gone. The victim's family claimed that the rapper started the fight because he was upset Craig and Douglas recognized him. What's going on with you? What is going on with you that you upset that people recognize you? I feel like there's more to the story. I don't know who went back and told the story. Maybe the Henry Douglas guy. But if that is indeed the true story, just imagine walking up claiming that you know somebody, or like, oh yeah, that's such and such, or recognizing somebody, and then you turn around and you get stole on, and then your friend ended up getting blasted on. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. DaBaby addressed the shooting, saying that he was in the store with his family, including his 1-year-old daughter, shopping for winter clothes. Y'all know what's so funny with him? He always like to put stuff off on his kid. Like when he ended up punching that worker at the hotel, talking about they was taking pictures of his kid, or they was doing this or that with his kid. And it's like, you always want to bring your children into it, but you never want to monitor your own actions for the sake of your kids. Like, cut it out. Cut it out. Somebody's on his ass. And then he decided to make a joke of it by putting it up on social media, talking about somebody working overtime to get me, ain't it? Somebody working overtime to get me. They are, baby. They are working overtime. And it's just a matter of time, because you don't know how to switch up your moves. You don't know how to change up anything. You don't know how to do nothing. You still out here with short man syndrome. And I hate to say that, because actually I'm going to retract that, because not all short men act like this, okay? There are a lot of short men don't act like this, okay? So I don't know if it's the clout and the power and the money that you got at this time, But and the huge ego that you got. All right, I don't know what other mommy issues, childhood issues you got going on, but you need to get that rectified. He loves to use his kids as an excuse. Sir, you grown as hell. That's what I'm saying. It's only a matter of time. He gonna get caught up. It's only a matter of time. Basically, DaBaby still handles things like a baby, pretty much. Like, go make a song, a good one. Like, girl, I can't. But that's what he got going on, child. Hopefully he figured that SHI out. He needs to do better. Why he keep bringing these kids into the world? And somebody gonna clap your ass. I'm not wishing that on you at all. But you're gonna run up on the right one, and your security guard's not gonna be able to help you. So you might want to be careful. Let's move on. Let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion did an interview. Y'all know she had that incident with Tory Lanez that took place. What was that? In 2020, 2019, where she ended up getting popped in her feet. And she did this interview. It was a lot of conversation about it. A lot of people had opinions about this particular interview that she had. They felt like she did not cry enough. There were not enough tears coming out of the eyes of Megan. Now, I can't deny and say that that's not true. That is true. Girl, we ain't seen no tears. Where was the tears at? Okay. Now, I do feel like, girl, she probably, I don't know the best word to use, but I feel like she could still be a bit shocked or something like that, because, and I don't even know what you may label that. Like, yeah, we saw her eyes being teary-eyed, but we didn't see any tears regardless of the angle. But I just feel like there are some things that's happened in my life that I'm still hurt by, or I ain't gonna say hurt because I am past the hurt, but I think that I am probably still affected by, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like Megan could be in that space, which is why she didn't bawl eyes like people wanted her to. And I do think and wonder if because of that, if that is a possibility, was she truly teary-eyed, or was she or was it performative? You know, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Megan has had so much trauma in her life. Like I definitely saw like her, like you could tell her emotions when her mom and dad passed when she had that conversation. But I just wonder if she's at, I don't even know the best word to describe it, but it's like she's like still like in a moment of shock a little bit. Like I can't, you know, I can't think of the best word for that. But yeah, you know, I feel like she just experienced so much stuff that she probably just like, she don't know how to feel in that moment. But she knows how to feel, but she don't, if that makes sense. But all in all, at the end of the day, for me, people want to believe that this woman was not popped in her foot. At the end of the day, whether her feet were popped, whether they were grazed, anything, it happened. It happened because she didn't do it to herself. Somebody in that vehicle did it. And that's just what it is, okay? A lot of people don't want to believe that Tory did it. I don't know if it's because Tory's not admitting it or he's very careful with how he says things. I don't know, but somebody did it and she didn't do it to herself. So whatever people are thinking or saying, like, y'all gonna have to put that to the side because it happened. It happened. And also, I've been trying to look at the situation like this. If y'all remove Tory from it and remove Megan from it and just automatically think of this situation where a woman was just like remove the celebrity from it, remove the people, and just put this situation on the wall. You have this woman that was hanging out with a friend. They got into an argument. This person turned around and they popped her. Now, if you put this in a regular news story, not associated or affiliated with any celebrity, people are going to be like, oh, that's so messed up. He was wrong for, especially if you believe that it's the man. That's so messed up. He was wrong for that. Woo. But then I guess because it's Tory and because she's Megan, I guess she's just, you know, not believable. You know what I'm saying? I guess she's just not believable to the people. and Kelsey out here lying. But CBS News got them text messages though. What did Kelsey lie about? All I remember Kelsey saying, honestly, was when she said, I did not pop Meg. I was not the person, whoever y'all think I was, I didn't do it. I didn't pop her. You know? Excuse me. That's all I remember her saying. I ain't pop that girl. But they are saying that there are text messages where Kelsey reached out to Megan's security to let them know that Mr. T was the one that popped her. I think Kelsey did take the $1 million from Tory. They are lying to the end. You know, I still wonder. I do not know. I know that Kelsey's attorney came out and said that she did it, but I feel like that's gonna come out in the case, in the trial. I feel like that could possibly come out, especially if there was a transaction or anything where we could show on his end where money was withdrawn. And he could have gave that to her in cash if that is the case. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I will say when Megan talked about whether or not she smashed Tory, it was the look away and the laugh for me that confirmed that she did. And I hated that happened in that moment. Granted, it is her business, but I feel like, dang, as soon as she did that, I said, people gonna think she lying about everything she say. And this, like, they already thought that. They were gonna think that anyway, because they just how it is. But because of that, they gonna use that as more of an excuse to feel like she lied about, you know, all this other stuff, right? And even watching her good friend Jonathan, that I think used to do her hair, he did a podcast, and the ladies asked like, was she smashing Tory? And he just laughed. So people laughing, that's enough confirmation for me. You know, that's just enough confirmation for me. Because if she confirmed that, then it's gonna confirm Kelsey's story, which I kind of don't feel like Kelsey was lying. Like, Kelsey has been a very low-key person. Kelsey has not been vocal for the most part, even with being best friends with Megan, right? Prior to this incident. Okay. Kelsey has been low-key. So when this incident ended up happening, Kelsey really wasn't going to say anything. I think that Megan dropped a little tape or something, which resulted in Kelsey coming back, firing shots with her own tape. But Kelsey also went live and called out Meg for smashing her dude, or the dude that she was talking to or whatever. So I don't think Kelsey was lying about that. I think Megan probably lied in the interview about that. She probably didn't want to hear no more conversations or validate whatever thoughts people already had about the situation as far as her and Kelsey are concerned. But at the end of the day, guys, we're going to find out at some point, prayerfully very, very soon, whenever this trial truly gets, you know, started, getting like knee deep in it. I saw where Vivica Fox actually talked about how she wished that Megan would not have done this interview and waited. I agree. I agree with that. I think I wish she would have waited, because I felt like, girl, this gonna be another way for them to feel like, you know, for another thing for them to use to pick you apart and feel like you lied about this and you lied about that. Like, it's just gone. I just feel like for her mental, girl, they really finna eat you up. What else did I want to say about this Megan situation? I think that was pretty much it. I mean, Tory has been vocal, so she probably wanted to go on a bigger platform and share her thoughts, especially at a time where he can't say nothing because he was just fined for saying something. So, yeah, I feel like she probably could get in that interview and also deny that she was smashing him, because what he finna do? Come out and say what he finna say? Get locked up again? Like, what he finna do? He ain't finna speak on it because he can't speak on it, right? So, yeah, at the end of the day, though, I do feel like, I mean, her smashing him really ain't got nothing to do with her getting popped in her foot, because that's what happened. Let me see what you guys are over here saying. It's sad because Meg just have this cloud of negativity around her. We know she was a popped, but if we not gonna get the full story, don't say nothing then. I agree. And I think a lot of people feel like the full story isn't just her side, but is his side as well. Yeah. Absolutely, J Darkness. It sure does not. Absolutely. Did he? I did not say I agree. I do not know. I have not seen him do a new live. After it happened, Kelsey was quiet, but Megan and her friend kept antagonizing. I remember that. Yes, because Megan and her friends ended up going on live together. They all went on live together, and them girls that we've never seen before was in the background, like talking all that stuff and junk or whatever. So I think that's what added pressure, and then had Miss Kelsey coming out saying what she had to say. I think her mom and her sister, Kelsey's mom and sister, ended up getting involved in the situation too. And so she ended up having to speak her piece. I think Kelsey probably wasn't going to say SHI. I think she was going to continue to be quiet. But I could see her. I wouldn't be surprised is what I'll say. I wouldn't be surprised if her family put pressure on her. Like, you need to speak up because they out here playing. Like, you need to say something. Okay, so you said that's when I lost respect and sympathy for Megan. Wow, gotcha. Okay. I mean, I will say, used to be the sweetest girl. A lot of people feel that way. You know, a lot of people are reserving their thoughts about the situation until everything, you know, come out. They like, I don't know who to believe, who to trust, how to feel, what. Like, I don't know. So it's just a lot of story going on, you know. Megan said that in the interview that he was outside the window leaning over the car. I don't know. I thought she was going away from the car, so I didn't think or knew that she probably even saw what he was doing or that he saw her, but I wasn't there to really know. So I don't know, but that's what she said. But what's also interesting is the eyewitness I'm sorry, not the eyewitness. I think the attorneys did their own investigation and determined that the powder was on Kelsey and not on Tori or something. So, girl, listen, the case so confusing. We 2 years in, and I just want them to go and get it rectified and let's move on. This interview was very random, and the case should be about over. So, yeah, she definitely should have waited till after. I wonder if they seriously are about to go into trial. Like, seriously. I don't know. I wonder. Girl, why was I literally starting to think this? I hate to say it. The interview was giving R. Kelly 2.0. I wasn't thinking it was giving R. Kelly 2.0, but I was like, ooh, girl, somebody going to jail. Okay. Last time somebody did an interview with Miss Gayle, somebody went to jail. So I'm like, somebody is going to get locked up. No more interviews moving forward. People already have opinions, correct, right? Let the court handle this, then speak on it. Public opinion won't get him convicted or her validated in court. I don't think so, because like a lot of the jurors, I don't know if they picked the jurors or not, but they can't even, like, I don't think they could be on their phones. Like, they can't be on social media. They can't watch certain stuff. So I don't know. We're gonna see. And with the case being so public, it just makes me wonder how they are going to handle the jurors, because they probably want them to be as less tainted as possible. So we're going to see, girl. This is crazy. These jurors are not going to be on the shade room, y'all. If the prosecution does their job, these white folks won't know what we do about this case. And I think that's what they're going to want. People that don't know nothing about what's going on. So when they give their judgment and their decision, can't nobody say, you know, it was biased, because these folks, you know, didn't know nothing. I stand with Meg, but she was on a major platform dancing on two blowed up feet. Her team need to reel this in. Oh, wow. Well, that's all I got. Let's move on, guys. Let's go ahead and get into Contessa. Dr. Contessa, y'all know Married to Medicine is about to come back. They say he's coming back this summer. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, now rumor has it, Dr. Contessa and Miss Heavenly, okay, they may be rumbling. Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Contessa just might be rumbling. Okay, she ended up going over to T.S. Madison's show, Turned Out, over there on Fox Soul, which was a pretty good interview. And she kind of talked about it. She didn't want to admit that she was out there throwing on blows against Miss Dr. Heavenly. And I was wondering what Dr. Heavenly was putting on her page when she was talking about, I haven't gotten beat up or I haven't had a fight or something like that since second grade or whatever like that. And I'm still looking for her to square up. I got people for that. And I'm just like, well, girl, who got drugged? Because Dr. Scott, her husband, he was up there saying something like, did a wig get snatched or something like that? She was like, not mine. Don't play with me. Not mine. Ain't nobody touched me. You already know what it is. But she said it was definitely moments that kind of like surprised her, surprised her. She also said that it was moments where we all have these moments where somebody get real fly and you don't think about it, but then you catch yourself like, did she just try to, I'm on your ass, so it was some of those moments. Okay. She really didn't say who it was, but I feel like it brought with Dr. Heavenly. In so many words, she kind of like confirmed it. It's definitely some tussling going on this season. And we haven't heard really a whole lot about the upcoming season. I think we will get like a new woman on Married to Medicine, but I think Anila will be back. You got Toya and stuff. I hope she won't find with Toya, because I want to see Toya and Contessa be cool at some point. I don't want to see them feuding all the time. Okay. And I also enjoy seeing Dr. Heavenly get a girls a run for their money, even though she be like, sometimes I love Dr. Heavenly and sometimes I can't stand her. But the only person that could really get with Dr. Heavenly was my girl Mariah. And Mariah's not there. So what I'm hoping for is somebody give Dr. Heavenly a run for her money outside of Miss Toya. And it could be Contessa. We're going to see. Right? So we're going to see how that's going to play out. I'm here for it. And yeah, Heavenly says she has never got her whooped. I'm ready to see it. Right. But y'all know one thing about Heavenly. Heavenly gonna fib just a little bit. Heavenly is going to fib just a little bit. Okay. You think it was Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Contessa? I do. I definitely believe it was Contessa, hands down, based on this interview and how she said she shocked herself. And it was a moment that she had to, step outside of herself for a second. Right. So yeah, Dr. Heavenly mentioned the fight a while ago on her YouTube live. Contessa just wanted an issue for a storyline. Oh, girl. And see, that's the crazy thing. I don't know if she wanted an issue for a storyline, because let's be honest, Heavenly. Contessa was bringing it last season with her marriage issues along. So what storyline did she really need? That was going to carry over into this season. And her and Toya going at it was always going to be a storyline. So why would she need to pick one with you? I think sometimes with Heavenly, how I want to say that, Heavenly, the thing that keeps coming to my mind is do what you want and then get permission later. Like Heavenly likes to just say whatever and then ask, did I bother you later? Instead of like checking it at the door, like, bro, I'm not even gonna say that because I already know they probably could offend them. She don't care. She gonna regurgitate. She just gonna say whatever she want to say. It's just gonna be what it is, right? Which will believe somebody wanted to tap that. Okay, for sure. But yeah, so I don't know. We're gonna see. Something else I want to say. Oh yeah, y'all tell me why Dr. Scott over there talking about he wanted to be a rapper at one point, and he just sat up here and wrote a song for his wife, and TS to let him sit up here and perform the song. I said, girl, cut it out. And what was so cute, I have to say, was Dr. Contessa's huge smile and knowing the words to her man's song. And I said, well, at the end of the day, ain't that like your partner's support, period. So, I mean, the girl, he got up there, he performed that song, and he rapped and told me something. Basically, he was giving, what was it? LL Cool J, I need love, okay? That's what he was giving. I need love. He didn't want her to leave, so he made a song about that, like, I'm lost without you. And she had a huge smile, and she was singing the words, and I said, well, go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Okay, somebody gonna stream it. Somebody gonna stream it, girl. So, hopefully they will, all right? So, either way, good luck. All right. I'm definitely going to be ready to be tuned in to Married to Medicine for sure. Yep. Jamie Heavenly gets on my nerves always. Try to act better than. Ooh, child. Girl. In that T.S. Madison interview, Contessa lied and said that the women, her friends, were the one who told her that Scott was cheating with no proof. But Contessa was the one who told them. Oh, my. Oh my. I mean, I don't recall the lady saying that. I do recall the ladies trying to be on Scott's ass after Contessa mentioned that. Yeah. Yeah, after she mentioned that to the ladies, the only thing I can recall from that season was when the ladies was pretty much on his head for how she was feeling. And then now the spin is that the ladies weren't good friends. Oh, that's a good. Hey, that was a good point. We're gonna have to see how this gives this season. But I'm tuned in for it. And speaking of seasons, let's go ahead and move on. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Girl, they came through with this motherfucking photo. And I was like, is this the official cast photo? Because what I tell you is lit. It's giving. I love the huge peach in the back. I think they need to adopt this for all. You know what I'm saying? Adopt this for all of the shows. Like, this need to be the new thing, okay? Put their image, put whatever they little flute or whatever it is in the back. All right, put their jewel behind them. Like, the Atlanta girls came and they ready. Okay, they ready. Y'all know the show will be dropping on this Sunday. Of course, I will be reviewing the show. Okay, so definitely come on back as we are going to get into some things on probably Monday. Okay, probably Monday, because you know I'm probably not gonna go live on Sunday, but you know, outside of my own network content. But yeah, come on back. All right, so I just want to talk about how good the ladies look. Okay, something interesting about this photo shoot, right, which is why I have it up. Okay, so I want to go ahead and share the deets with you guys. Okay, over on Twitter. All right, this is Anthony Dominique. So I believe he's like a writer and possibly a producer at one point. So he put this up, right? And he says, a lot of people are asking me about the Real Housewives of Atlanta promotion. It's true that the women funded this themselves. Bravo had nothing to do with it. In fact, Bravo had no clue they were doing it. The ladies felt they needed to take marketing PR into their own hands for the upcoming season. Now, y'all know this kind of slick pissed me off. Just a little bit. It definitely slick pissed me off when I heard that the ladies funded this themselves. But to be honest, Kenya had already said that in a previous interview over with E.T. She did an interview maybe like a few weeks ago. And towards the end of that interview, she talked about how the ladies all came together and they actually paid for some things because the question was about the budget. Is the budget there? And she said, so, some of the ladies, ended up, putting in a little coin to make things, better. Okay. That sisters coming together for a greater good. And I feel away because y'all correct me if I'm wrong. And I know y'all gonna do that anyway, because that's just how y'all is. But I feel like the ladies of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, girl, I feel like they always getting upgrades, always getting upgrades. So y'all about to give Miss Nene something else to add to her damn lawsuit. Y'all about to give her something else to add because I definitely feel a way that they keep getting new promo stuff. Like it looks like what's that from? That I can't remember. I'm thinking about when I saw the taglines. That whole imagery that they had set up, like it looks old. It looked like it came from the last season with the yellow and stuff on, and it looks like they just added in what's the new lady name? Oh, Sheree and Sonia. And I'm just like, this is old. I don't like it. But anyway, I felt the way about it, you guys. But let me keep going because Anthony also had more to say. All right. He says Marlo actually canceled the shoot at the last minute. Okay. That's why she's not in the video promo, but was photoshopped into the photo. First of all, shout out to whoever did the Photoshop because they did a great job. It looks like all of the ladies were definitely there in one piece. Okay. What else did he say? He says the ladies felt other franchises like Real Housewives of Beverly Hills get new promos and photos and theirs are refreshed every 3 to 4 years. And that's a problem. And when I think about franchise stores, right? Franchise, I think about restaurants where you may have an owner of a separate franchise, right? So you may have an owner, like it may not be the same also. So June may own McDonald's here on whatever road, Atlanta Road, and then you got Jake that may own the McDonald's over there on Smyrna Road or something. So I'm like, is that the same thing with Atlanta? Do y'all have different people that's over there? As to why? Like, I'm confused. Why is Real Housewives? First of all, I'm sure when these ladies brought this photo shoot together and they all pitched in, I'm sure it didn't cost that much. I'm sure it did not cost that much for, like, y'all could have squeezed something else in that budget. Y'all ain't got Portia no more. I already know y'all ain't paying Sonya that much. Sheree was gonna take whatever y'all could give her. So come on now. Y'all could have squeezed some more money in the budget that y'all could have took care of this. Why y'all got these ladies over here having to take it? I just feel a way about it, y'all. Let's keep going. I feel away. So then he says, also, Marlo is the only housewife who posted this great photo on IG. All the women agreed the peach one was the one they wanted, and there was retouching done with it. Marlo did it to spite a certain housewife, which we know was probably Kenya, who probably, it was Kenya's idea for them all to come together and do a photo shoot. Hello? Now let's keep going. He says the ladies of Real Housewives of Atlanta also shot their own self-funded promo. Their own self-funded promo. It's coming soon. You'll still get the Bravo one that is old videos of the returning ladies and new videos of the new ladies. Again, take it into their own, what do you say? Again, took it into their own hands. I love these ladies. Don't be talking about something. I love these ladies, because they shouldn't have had to do all that. They shouldn't have had to do all that. Y'all should have sat up there and took care of that. Taking it into their own hands. No, that would be wrong with some of y'all corporations. Y'all don't be want to give nobody nothing for real. Okay, y'all don't be want to give nobody nothing for real, but y'all want them to give all their time, all their ideas and everything to you. No, ma'am. Okay, what have you done for me lately? Ooh, what y'all finna do for me? Okay, I think Nene is the perfect messenger. She been there since the beginning. Okay, see now, LOL, Nene has a point. They literally photoshopped in Sheree, Marlo, and the other girl. Cha. I feel away. I feel away. Okay, I'm bad. I thought the same thing. How? Oh, you meant to say I'm mad or I'm bad? I thought the same thing. How sad they had to upgrade it themselves, but maybe because Beverly Hills women facial features change so frequently, they have to keep up. Yikes! Yikes is right. Yikes is right. Yikes is right. I don't know. I think it's something else. I do. I think it's something else. I think there are other reasons. I do. Reasons. The reasons to be here. Right, and but also Real Housewives of Atlanta do get paid more than the other franchises too. I gotta keep in mind. I don't believe that. People say that. I need numbers. I need official contracts showing me that Real Housewives of Atlanta get paid more than Beverly Hills. I refuse to believe. I don't believe it. Supposedly, they have claimed for years it's the difference in production companies in regards to the budgeting for photo shoots and trips. Well, if that's the case, Real Housewives of Atlanta will be having Real Housewives of Potomac's production. So I don't want to see nothing new on Potomac. Nothing new, because I'm going to be complaining. I don't want to see nothing new. They had the same company this time. You know what I'm saying? Period. All right. So what else they ended up happening? Okay. Yes. We talked about taglines, you guys. Taglines indeed dropped. So let's talk about these taglines. Let's get into the taglines. Okay. Kenya Moore. Whew, the tagline hits and says, "You're always living in the moment when you are the moment." Okay, Kenya. I mean, it was cool. It was okay. You're always living in the moment when you are the moment. I mean, I guess I see what you did there. Are you pretty much telling us the show is all about you? Y'all know how last season it was Portia. So are you trying to say that you're the moment this season and it's going to be Kenya? Which one is it? Kandi says, "I ain't never skipped a beat or bag." Well, BITU right. BITU guessed it for sure. I like that one. I like what Kandi said. I never skipped a beat or bag. Let me tell you one thing about it. Kandi never has skipped a beat. And when it came to Miss Real Housewives of Atlanta, she always quick to remind somebody, especially when Nene left and came back. I'm the longest running housewife, okay? I'm the first longest running housewife. I've been here from the very beginning. I haven't left and came back or anything. I haven't. I've been here from the moment they brought me on, and I'm going to continue to be here. Okay, so yeah, she has not skipped a beat, and she's not skipped a bag at all. But y'all have been skipping out on a few things over there at the OLG restaurant, so y'all need to go ahead and get those things together, okay? I think a generator was one of them, all right? As well as how your employees ain't got no professional etiquette, okay? But anyway, let's keep going. Now, Marlo says, I always had the juice, but now I got the peach. Well, did she lie? Did she lie? Did she lie? I don't think she lied. I think Marlo has, when she says I always had the juice, I think of fashions when she says that. Like, I think she's always had the fashions for sure. And she ain't lying. Now she do got the peach. We may not like that she got the peach, but she got it now. So I don't think that was too bad. I mean, Kandi is still in the running for the top person, okay? The top tag. The next person, Sheree. Sheree says, spring, summer, or September. I'm the one you'll always remember. Well, that's cute. I mean, it's better than Marlo's, I guess. She right. We always remember spring, summer, fall collection. I mean, she ain't lie. We always remember spring, summer, fall collection. So I liked how she at least played on that. I like how she played on it. You know? Let's see. Drew says, I keep you on the edges of your seat. Send Drew back. Send her back. Send her back. Yes, ma'am. That was terrible. Absolutely. She let Marlo come in and do a better one than her and Sheree. So we don't really want to count Sheree because Sheree has been there, done that. But Marlo hasn't. Okay. So we are still going to send Drew to the back, right? Send her to the back and have her redo that bullshit. Yes, that was horrible. I want to know, bring them to the front. I need to know who approved this. Who approved what the hell Drew had to say? Because this is terrible, Drew. Now, I know she was trying to do a play on her edges because I think people tried to say something about her edges or whatever, but it's like, Drew, out of all of the words in the world, all of the synonyms and everything, this is what you came up with for the people? Drew. Girl, you don't get your, I keep you on the edge of my seat. Actually, you don't. Okay? Actually, you don't. I keep you on the edges of your seat. You don't, Drew. And we like you, but it's not you. You don't keep us on the edge. Okay? It's probably Kenya. And it looks like it's going to be a little bit of Marlo, but not you. Girl, I'm just, let's keep going, girl. Drew, this seems like it's going to be yet another embarrassing season for you. Let's keep going. Sonia Richards Ross says, I may be a rookie, but this isn't my first race. Okay, Beyonce. That's cute. I like that. Let's see who the top two are. I think it's going to be Kandi and Sonia. That's cute. I may be a rookie, but this ain't my first race. What is up? What is it giving? I love it. I like that. Sonia is ready to play. Let's go. Marlo's juice is curable with 2 weeks of penicillin. Girl, what is that cure for? Was that in reference to being an actress? I keep you on the edges of your seat. Nah, I think that was in pertaining to her hair because she said edges instead of edge. So I don't know, but I mean, it's giving lame. It's giving terrible, B. It's giving whack. Anyway, girl, so yes, there's that, okay? There's that. It's not good. It wasn't good. So actually, do I be on the edge of getting out my seat to turn my TV on when Drew comes? Child, I don't think nobody really do. What else? Drew wigs were on the edge last season. She could have done better. Yikes, embarrassing. And that's definitely what she was talking about. Definitely what she was referring to, child. Embarrassing. All right, you guys. So that pretty much wraps up everything as it pertains to like the gossip and things, okay? So we're about to switch over to This Is Messy. First of all, guys, go ahead and do me a favor and please hit that like button for your girl, okay? Go ahead and hit the like button for me at this time. All right. If you have yet to do so, go ahead and hit the like button. I am about to transition and go into this. Whew, is messy. And I hope that you guys are ready. I will give warnings when things get a bit graphic. Okay. All right. Please, please, and thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the first one. All right. I saw this over there on social media. I don't know. It could have been Facebook or something. So I'm about to go ahead and get into this. I don't even know what it's about, girl. I just saw a long message that says screenshot. But anyway, let's talk about it. Okay. So it says, y'all ready? This is messy. Y'all ready? Let me know that y'all ready. Yeah, this is going to be a mess. What you talking about? This is going to be very, 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 very. I just hope that it's a lot of information. So I just hope that I cover it all accurately. Okay. So this is the first part. Let's get into it. Okay. When my ex and I were married, we had trouble conceiving and years of heartache. Okay. I thought our marriage was strong enough to survive this. Then I discovered he was having an affair with my sister. Okay. We had a huge confrontation, and my then husband and I decided to move and make a fresh start. Girl, this man has sat up here and had an affair with your sister, and you decided to move this man away to have a fresh start with him as if he's not going to go out here and cheat on you with somebody else. Help America. Well, a few weeks after we moved, my sister gave the news that, surprise, she's pregnant. Girl, why do y'all be messing with y'all relatives' people? Why do y'all do that? I don't understand. That is so complicated. And this is this woman's husband. I don't get it. Girl, you're supposed to be snitching on him to your sister. Like, real man came on to me and I got proof. Like, that's what's supposed to be happening. Not, hey, girl, I got proof. I'm with the child. You're going to be an auntie, period. And a stepmama. So what's up? Like, no, ma'am. My ex then divorced me to start a family with her. Bitch, I'm gonna go. Not him divorcing you to start a family with your sister. Girl, then let him go. I don't want to have to do neither one of them. Girl, I just, that's nasty. That's nasty. Anyway, let's keep going. My parents were also very hurt and angry, as they should be, with your trifling self. But when the baby came, they mellowed and reconciled. My niece is now 5, and I have never met her. Wow. We take turns attending family functions because I can't bear to be in the same room as them. Recently, my parents gently asked if I would consider having Easter dinner with my sister. I told them she says, I told them I would think about it, and I really did. Okay. I took a deep breath and went onto my sister's Facebook page for the first time. Girl, you know you've been on your sister's Facebook page, before. You know you've been over there, girl. You knew what she was having and everything. You know what the baby name is and everything. Girl, you know you've been over there. She says, there I saw hundreds of happy pictures of them as a family. My ex-husband kissing her after she just given birth. Photos of the happy first birthday party, family trips, etc. Girl, I literally vomited after reading that. No, let me go back. She says she tagged in a status update from my ex, celebrating another amazing anniversary with my beautiful wife. Thank you for giving me so much happiness and our perfect daughter. I literally vomited after reading that. After 5 years, is it time for me to get over it and try to force myself to at least tolerate their company? I don't know. I feel like it's easier to say what one should do and what one would do if they're not in the situation. But I also feel like, bro, after 5 years, I would want to believe that you're healed. But I can't say that if it's probably always in your face. But you would sit up here trying to act like you didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like about your niece, I haven't met her or anything like that. I went on her page for the first time. Like, girl, so if you ain't been going on her page, you've been going on your husband's page. Like, I want to believe that you should be at a place where you should have been forced yourself to move forward, you know? But I also feel like, let me see. After 5 years, is it time for me to get over it? I don't think you ever get over things, but I think that you can move past it and try to force myself to at least tolerate their company. I don't know about that part. I don't know. I mean, it just depends on where your healing is. I'm not gonna force you to get over it, but I would say just work on healing from it. But after 5 years, I would have guessed and expected that you've already healed from it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, somebody said wait at least 10 years, then keep it cordial. The moment she sees her sister, she is going to stalk her. Probably, ma'am, get over it, but you don't have to be. But you don't have to go around. Okay, I didn't want to say it that harsh, but Danielle, that was what I was thinking. Like, I will, after 5 years, you should be, girl, in a much better place. But you don't have to force yourself to coexist with them. You just don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Drew could have just said, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm all the way back here in Real Housewives land. I wish people would stop feeling like they have to be around their family. They are obviously not good for you mentally to be around them. Right. It is what it is. I think she is single. I do. I think that Miss Ma'am is still single, girl. Sorry to hear that. Remember, there was infertility probably on her end because he got her sister pregnant. To seeing the child is trauma. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, that's a different level of hurt for her, you know. Not only was he able to go on and get another child, but he got that child with my sister. Woo, girl. And then you probably ain't got nothing going on. You ain't move on or nothing, girl. Ooh, ha. I don't know. I'm sorry for you. I hate that. I don't wish that on nobody, but you know. Yeah, there's that. What else? Exactly, not all family is good family. Show up at the baby high school graduation. Well, there's that. All right, let's go ahead and let's move on. Have more. I mean, yeah, just because you see the pictures and stuff on this man's page don't mean that, you know, they really happy. They probably faking, like many couples do over there on social media. What? Y'all, it's funny. Ooh, try. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead. Let's move on. Okay. Let's move on to our next thing here. All right, y'all. So, okay, let me say this. With this next, this is missing. It is. I feel like it's a lot. It was so much. So I'm hoping that I'm able to say this and word this stuff how it's supposed to be. So let me try and give like a somewhat of a story. This guy, I guess he was being put on child support by his BM. And instead of, you know, going down, he went down with the fight. He wasn't going down without one. So he decided that he was going to send proof that Miss Girl do got a job. Okay. I guess the baby mama was trying to put him on child support saying, hey, I ain't got no money. He was like, yeah, I bet you do. And I'm finna show the proof on your ass. And that's what ended up happening. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so this was the post, okay? And underneath it, she says, the stuff NIGGAs do to not pay $60 a week in child support, all right? So these are images of what she does on social media, okay? He printed it out in black and white, okay? Now, if I was trying to, you know what I'm saying, really stick it to somebody, girl, I might have to print it out in live in color. All right. Now I probably ain't got $60 a week, but if I got about 60 cents, I'm gonna print these images out in color so they can really see what's going on. Right. So on these images, basically what it is images of her doing hair. So when she says she ain't got no money and probably finessing the system, saying, you know, I ain't got no accounts or whatever the case may be, she probably having people pay her in cash, okay? But he got her name all on social media, and she's up here in one of the images saying, okay, because I do hair, babysit, sell hair, cook dinners, and whatever else going on to bring the money in. Oh, wow. Now, sir, you ain't even have to go this far. You ain't even have to do her like that. Somebody asked, like, how much you pay, how much you charge for these? She was like, oh, them right there start at $150. And then somebody else ended up shouting her out for braiding their hair. So he used all of this as evidence against her to say, Your Honor, like she over here trying to, you know, play like she ain't got no money, but she do got some money, Your Honor. She do hair, Your Honor. She just not reporting all her finances or whatever. And some part of me is like, even if she does report her finances, that could help or hurt you. But it seems like they looked at his finances to know what he makes to make the decision that he would pay $60 a week. And let's estimate if that's about what's that, $240 a month? If it's about 4 weeks in a month, yeah, like $240 a month, maybe give or take a week or something like that, maybe a little bit more. He was like, well, I ain't gonna come up off no $240 for you. Oh my. So let's keep going, right? So once this post got put out and she was like, things you know, baby daddies do, you know what I'm saying, to avoid paying these $60 a week in child support, sir. Once she put that up there, start airing him out, baby, it was so many comments up under this post going in. He decided, I'm going to come out and say what it is I want to say. Who you think you're talking to? Okay? So he says, I don't care what anybody thinks or their opinions are. If you're not doing or taking away from my kids or me, fair is fair. Okay? He says, don't lie. Keep everything truthful. It's not snitching for a female to tell a man's income for child support, but it's snitching. Oh, good night. Where he kind of got a little point there. I'm sorry, y'all. He's telling us, oh, it ain't snitching for a female to tell what a man's income is, right? But it's snitching if the man tells the woman's income. Oh, he says, fellas, y'all have the right to tell FOC. I don't even know what FOC is, okay? I'm just going to say the child support office, all right? The mom's income as she does yours. Okay, so you have the right to tell the child support folks what the mama income is just as much as she feel like she could go and share your info. So now he said, now it would have been snitching if I told Section 8 or DHS her income, which would have resulted in her kids and her losing benefits. Oh my. But I didn't do nothing like that because that has nothing to do with me, my support case, my parenting time, nor makes me feel better from taking away from them. He goes on to say, all I want to do is see my son and not on her terms or when she isn't mad or in her feelings, okay? He says, and if that takes for me to stand up for myself and not roll over like most men, I'm going to do it every time, especially since it's in the best interest for my kids and me. Y'all really need more people like me, okay? Now, I'm just telling y'all what the man said, okay? This is what the man said, okay? It's the fact that you don't want to do anything for your child at all, sir. Sad. And you know, and we're going to get into more. We're going to get into more. We are. Let's get into that more, girl, because that's what it's giving, okay? So this is messy. So Miss Girl decided to say the door been open for him to get his son, but he don't want to pick him up. If his mama got the son, he don't want to pick him up. So Miss Girl is about to air him out, and she about to get into the messages of what they said, okay? So this was the latest dialogue. Okay. He says, he got your ears. Mine are not shaped like that. Can I get him today? She says, go get him from your mama's house. He says, I don't have one of those, and I'm never planning on ever going over there again. Now, sir, come to the front, sir. Now, see, sir, when you say you don't have one of those and you don't ever plan on going over there ever again, it makes me wonder the dynamic of your mom and you's relationship. You and your mom's relationship, what is that looking like? Because at first I had to read it again. I said, what do you mean he ain't got one of those? Did they leave out the conversation? No, he was talking about his mama. He ain't got one of them. And he ain't never going over there again. So what is that about? What your mama did to you? Did your mama not go along with your BS or something like that? And then you just got upset with your mama and stuff? Like, what was, or was your mama really like that bad of a parent and really did something wrong to you? And you just feel like, okay, I ain't fooling my mama. At the end of the day, if you feel like you ain't got one of those and you ain't never going over there, then I would think if you're at that much odds with your parents, to me, would make me think that you don't trust your parents. So why would you allow your child to go over there? Why not go pick up your child then? If you feel such a way about your mama, like, why not go get your child from her? I don't know. I'm just telling you what the man said. Like, keep going. Okay, because you're a fool. Anyway, let's keep going. All right, let's keep going. Sorry, guys. All right. So then she says, well, you told me to take him to her. So I don't know what to tell you. Not you telling her to take your son to your mama and then you turning around talking about something you ain't I ain't got one of those. I ain't never planning on going over there again. So they are cussing their mamas down to the town that you live in. Go sit up here and tell this girl to take that baby to the mama, but you don't want to deal with the mama or go over there. Your mama probably calling your ass telling you to come get your son, which is one of the reasons why you ain't trying to go over there. But let's keep going. Whew. This is messy. All right. So he says, it's fine. I'll try again tomorrow. She says, maybe you should make a schedule with the days that you can get him, because this just texting whenever you feel like it, whenever you feel like you could sit down with your son, it's not working. He said, it works perfectly fine for me. And that's your fucking problem. That's your problem. Okay, so as much as he's trying to sit up here and make it seem like she's a headache, sir, you're a headache as well, because you're not abiding by the time. She's trying to create a schedule with you so that it could be a convenience factor for her and for you. And you're going to sit up here talking about it works perfectly fine for me. See, you are the one that seems to be creating an issue, right? So she says, so it works to go a week or so without seeing your child because we don't have a schedule and he's not here the days you want him? When you could just let me know what days you can make his days or whatever. She kind of goes on to say more. Let me see. I don't know if she put it in the next message. She says, and what days you can make his days and it won't be any confusion. I see nothing wrong with that, sir. What you said is giving your mom is in the wrong and you don't want to be accountable, sir. Correct. Let's keep going. So he says, I don't have any confusion. I don't even get mad about it anymore. I'll ask when I can. If you let me get him, good. If not, that's okay too. Enjoy the rest of your day. It be ignorant shit like that. Talking about something, enjoy the rest of your day. What? And I bet you that because he said enjoy the rest of your day, he probably painted out to other people like, see, I even said enjoy the rest of your day. I wasn't even tripping off of it. Cause I wasn't even tripping off of it. Like I had told her, I was just like, I don't even get mad about it no more, fam. Like I don't even be tripping no more. You know what I'm saying? She the one up there she the one to be doing the more. Like, I don't even be tripping. Sir, you are tripping. Go and get your fucking child from your mama. Okay, and it's sad because he keeps using the same method of how he wants to go about getting his son, knowing that it's going to be no every time. So when she hits you with that no, then it's going to be easier for you to go back and regurgitate to your peoples. Man, she difficult, fam. I was trying to get my son. Every time I try and get my son, she give me the third degree and all this other stuff. But did you create the schedule that she asked for? And you know what else is interesting? Why y'all going through the courts so much for child support? Why don't y'all go ahead and go to court when it comes to custody? Okay, and when you can see your child and all of that other great stuff. Like, why not just go ahead? Let's wrap this all up in a bow. Like, I'm confused. Girl, let's keep going. Like, girl, it's a lot, guys. Bear with me, okay? So she says, it's always just what works for you. Come on. It's forget everybody else's schedule. Shaking my head. She said, my son is on a schedule. The same schedule he's been on since he was 5 weeks old. I'm done letting you cause confusion because you don't care about nobody but yourself. I agree, because that's how he's coming off in these messages, okay? That's how he's coming off. He says, I don't know who everybody else you talking about. Everybody. And if it's not everybody and you only do this with me, that's another problem. It's another one. Okay. He says, but I got a lot going on in my life right now, dealing with my arm, and I don't have a permanent schedule as of right now. Things change day to day. So I can't tell you nothing right now for sure. And I feel like you a lie. You a whole lie out here in these streets. Thomas, how am I causing confusion by just asking for him? Just like that. Because when you have if you so damn free, go over there and see your son at your mama house and get him. If you so damn free, you ain't even trying to do that, using an excuse that I don't got one of those, I ain't ever going over there. Girl, these NIGGAs, girl, let's keep going. All right. What else did he say? He says, how am I causing confusion by just asking for him when you said he was gone? I said I would try again tomorrow. You are weird as fuck. No, you are. You're weird. It's like you want me to be mad or argue over something I can't change. She said, if you will communicate, I would know that. He says, can I get him today? She says, yup, if you go get him from your mama. I'm not going to get him today. Facts. Go get him from your mama. Because if she go over there and get her son and gets ready to give the child to you, is you finna reimburse her on her gas money? You're not. You the one who want him so bad. He's over there with your flesh and your damn blood. So go over there and pick that baby up. All you got to do is say the word. And if you don't want to text your mama, I'll text her and let her know, hey, such and such finna go over there and come and pick him up. Period. What kind of wrong with this? Girl, if this mother... Yes, ma'am. While y'all over there in the chat, go ahead and hit that like button for your girl. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. We actually have over 225 people in the chat. So please hit the like button, girl. Thank you. All right. He told us, I guess you really don't understand that I'm never going over there. I don't give a about what the hell you over there finna do, sir. I do not give no. I don't. You ain't got it. That's fine. That's on you. That ain't my mother problem. Just like you feel like my scheduling or her scheduling is not your problem. Why the fuck do she supposed to care about your damn mama and use relationship? It ain't. And then the sad part for me is that it's about your child, but you making the issue with your mama bigger than your child. You so focused on the relationship you got with your mama and how it's not intact that you're not focusing on building and continuing a relationship with your own son. Let's keep going because that is what gets me. Let's keep going. All right. What else? So yeah, he said, I guess you really don't understand that I'm never going over there and I don't have one of those, but okay, I'll try again tomorrow. Personal problem. Let's keep going. Okay. So she says, so tell me who provides, but y'all know so much about my son. Okay. So I did not put this, I didn't break down these text messages, but let's see if we can see what she's saying here. Okay. She says, he texts and says, can I get Junior? She said, he's with your mom. He says, I got him 28 outfits. I'm like, okay, take them bitches over there to her. This ain't what she said. This is what I'm saying. Take them over there to her then. Excuse me. I got 28 outfits. Congratulations. Thank you. He needs them. Now, do you want to keep half with you? Give half to your mama? What would you like to do with those, sir? So then she says, it's supposed to be 80 degrees tomorrow, and we still ain't get not one. Oh, help me. Not him showing her the damn outfits and ain't seeing not damn one arm over there. Not him using this to flex. Okay, he said, she says, it's supposed to be 80 degrees tomorrow, and we still ain't got not one of them 28 outfits you said you got for him. Do I need to get out and go get my son some spring clothes? Ooh, this is messy. He says, when can I get Junior? She says, I'm sure you got my message yesterday, so you won't BS again with his clothes. I see. He says, I'm not responding to things that will have me react in a negative way anymore. Girl, these NIGG. Let's keep going. So for future reference is what he's saying. You could come at me differently if you would like a response. No, he didn't. Not you trying to deflect and use her attitude as an issue when you said that you was going to bring these clothes over, and she probably showed her son and said, hey, daddy got some clothes for you. He's going to bring them over here. Meanwhile, she's still waiting. But you trying to deflect. So where the clothes at? Senior, if he's junior, senior, where's the clothes? He says, well, I'm not. She says, well, I'm not responding to assholes. Period. Come on, ma'am. That buy their kids clothes and won't give them to him. So until you help with your son, I have no words for you. Peace. Oh, help America. Help America, girl. This was messy, y'all. This was so messy. This was messy, okay? Now, y'all know I had tiptoed in my J's on over there to his page, okay? To see what else was saying, what he was saying, or what people were saying to him over there in them comments, right? So somebody said this, okay? It was a lot of comments. He was responding to as many as he could. I did not get screenshots of them all, okay? I did not. But I did get screenshots of some, well, probably like one, okay? So this one here, somebody says corny. She ain't have to give them your income because they were going to find it regardless, especially if you have a legit job. You so corny, LOL, 240 ain't nothing. Girl, let's talk about it. So then he says, actually, she did ask, he says, actually, she did ask her, what did they ask her? What? Actually, she did ask her, what did they ask her? And she lied to them. And if you knew anything, it's not about child support. It's about me seeing my son. She told him how I could see him. So it is what it is. Y'all used to NIGGA's folding, not me. Okay. So this is some of the stuff that, old boy was saying. Give me 1 second, raw. And he also ended up putting up a post. Okay, he ended up in this message, he ended up sharing a post with her as well. And let me see real quick. I'm trying to see because I want to go back to his Facebook page and just see if there are any other comments. I did not capture them in the screenshots, but I definitely could read off a few to you guys. So I'm just over here trying to see what else he had. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Go ahead and hit the like button for me while you guys are at it. Okay, let me get into these comments and see what he's saying. Okay, so before I get into the comments, I'm going to read this text message here. Okay. So he says, so after she says, I don't know, he missed some part of her message. Okay. She says, from the beginning, all you had to do is say yes or no. Okay. He says, you will see your son. No, I'm sorry. So he's telling her all you had to do from the beginning was say yes or no. This is what he's saying about seeing his child. She says, you will see your son when you take care of that court SHI and get your parenting time. Until then, don't say another word to me. In case you did it, I guess you meant to say in case you didn't get it, that means no. He says, you're whack ass, mad and bitter. Sir, excuse me. Hi. Have a question, sir. You said that you weren't going to be responding to anything that was negative, but it looks like you're over here continuing to interact. That is what gets me. Okay, so then she says, you get your answer quick text. You got your answer quick texting me. He says, so what did I do to my son for me to not be able to get him? She ain't respond. So then he says, can I get my baby today? She said, quit texting my phone. I don't want to talk to you. Right? So then he says, I don't want to talk to you either. I just want to get my baby. Yes or no. All right. Now, I do feel like if the little boy is at the house and available, let the man get his child. You know what I'm saying? But if the baby is with his mom, get the child from the mother house. You know what I'm saying? Like, and here's another thing that we did not catch. I see why he's talking. He got a whole lot going on because at the top of the screen, he got her name in his phone as baby mama number 3. Girl, not baby mama number 3. I see why your hands is full. And if they got him on child support, even though he get a whole post about how great they are, his other 2 baby mamas are and how he don't have those issues or whatever like that, girl. I mean, maybe he not on child support, but I would think that maybe with the $60, okay, maybe they had to spread it out across all of the babies that he got. You know what I'm saying? What else? I'm trying to see what these people are over here saying. Girl, not somebody said bro pulled out a reverse Uno card. Not y'all dropping in the Uno card on this man post. Let me see what else they saying over here in the comments. Girl, he was trying to answer everybody that he could. Facebook, you are out of order. I hate the way they have their new comment filter. Like, it sucks, okay? Girl, he was going down making sure he reposted the same message to everybody. Okay, so he says they asked both of us. Let me go back. See, do I have her original comment? I don't have her original comment. But he responded to this one girl saying they asked both of us what our income was on a three-way call. She lied. I didn't. So you have to ask who some child support that question, okay? Whatever the question was. I hate how they got it filtered because you can't see it. He says, and I literally went through this so I can see my son. Y'all keep saying $60. She told me to go to the court, so I went to the courts. I'm just confused. So my whole thing about him feeling like he needs to go to the courts to see his son, it seems like that's what he's trying to do. Well, if that's the case, how did the conversation get started with this? If you're trying to see your son, maybe that all goes hand in hand, child. You just sat up here and presented to the people that you shouldn't be paying X amount because she is over there making money, even though she over there lying. So what is it really about? Because it seems like you started out with getting this proof on her saying you made it seem like it was about the $60. And then now that she airing you out, you want to flip it and make it seem like, oh, okay, it's about me seeing my child. Whew, girl, these comments and stuff is messy. Well, what he said? He says, no, I don't want to put money in her hand because the lady she looks up to so much that birthed me. Ooh. No, I don't want to put money in her hand because the lady she looks up to so much that birthed me, oh my, taught me that since I was a kid. And I seen so much BS she did to my dad. She knew this. She said she knew this with my other kids' moms. She knew this. She knew this with my other kids' moms, and way before she ever got pregnant. She is just mad now. Her little games didn't work on me, so it's a way to get back at me. But I'm just trying to see my son. Whatever comes, with comes. But this is the thing for me, sir. You just want to see your son, right? This is the thing that you're putting out there. I want to see my son. I want to see my son. But my issue with you is you want to see your son, but when she gives you the opportunity to go about seeing your son, you're not exercising the opportunity that's available to you. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Right. So that's my thing. Okay, I'm back. Sorry if I'm too loud. Sorry if I'm loud. Okay. But yeah, that's my thing. Like, you keep focusing on this being about your son and how you want to see your child, but when she's giving you the opportunities to see your child, you're using the issue you have with your mom as an excuse based on things she did to your dad or with your dad. That is not your issue. That's your mom and your dad issue. That's something they got to work out. Why are you adopting that, making it your fault? Like, I'm confused, but I guess. Right? Excuse me. He says he was responding to one girl saying, no, I don't pay any child support yet. We go to court Friday for everything. Oh, girl, y'all go to court tomorrow? Oh, wow, girl, I may be back for the update. But anyway, he says we go back to court on Friday for everything, and whoever told you that lied. We can call down there on three-way, or you can ask my BM who wrote the status. If you are on child support, then you are the legal father. But in my case, no child support has started in no way. Oh, I wish I could see what he's saying, how he's responding. I hate how Facebook has this new thing set up. It's just so stupid. Girl, because he is dead as in these comments, baby, responding to the posts. I guess if they're going to be on your page, you have a right to, respond and clap back. Well, girl, I'm finna wrap that up because this is a lot. This is a lot. Okay, so it looks like some guy. Ooh, you know what? I'm not this man's post. Okay, I thought it was hella long. Okay, so this one guy says to him, bro, no, this ain't it. You sound crazy. You giving the courts her Facebook pages saying what she makes, but not once have you said, damn, my baby mama got to bust her tail to do all these side jobs, create hustles just to survive. And the little support you're supposed to give is nothing. LOL. He says, if you really cared, you'd pay the little money off to keep the peace since you think you're not seeing your kid for $60. Okay. Follow me. Okay. What else? He said for $60. Then you on here talking about what you did for your old ass kids. Dude, it's 2020. It's 2022. Inflation is a thing. Times ain't the same, you doing it for clout. Went to Walmart and got 28 granimals. They still close. Okay, they still granimals. They be by probably like $3. But girl, they still close. Don't do him like that for real. Okay, you went and got 28 granimal outfits. So what's that? Probably like $75, $85. A real man would have been like, I'm about to drop this SHI off, baby mama. What he said, baby mama, your ass text. What? Child, he need periods and stuff in this. He said it's just to show the courts you got the cheapest outfits on the planet. Ooh. Oh, I guess that could have been his way of trying to show that he's providing, and then gonna send a message to this lady like he got all the he done bought the kids stuff and she making it difficult for him. What else he says? He said you could have at least went to H&M. That SHI the same price. That's neither here nor there. But you MFers is hilarious. Knowing food alone costs more than $60. Haircuts cost $35 to $45. MFers still living in 1996 and SHI. Nah, dude, you're sorry. In my opinion, sad. That look like a man that said that to him, girl. Oh wow. Okay. Well, they both cutting up. Y'all know he had to respond, right? Woo, girl. This is the last one I'm gonna read because this one here is very long. He says that $60 everybody keeps talking about, I never got charged to pay. I'm not on child support. We still haven't went to court. Since June, she been not letting me see my son off and on when she gets into her feelings. No, it's not about her getting into her feelings. It's about you not respecting the schedule that y'all should be on so that she can make sure that you get your child when you're trying to get them. But you the one that's so focused on your time schedule, and I can't say what's going on because of my arm. I got all this stuff going on with my arm and stuff. With your arm show helping you do a whole lot of work when it comes to typing. Okay, your arm was not an issue when you went and bought them damn clothes over there at a Walmart. That was time that you could have spent with your child while you was talking. Girl, they don't lie. Let's keep going. All right, he says, I never gave the courts anything. My lawyer sent me an email from the court saying I would have to pay $470 a month for child support, not $60 a week or $240 a month. She said it was that high because they didn't have no income put in for my baby mama. Okay, gotcha. Okay. He says $470 for my kid. I don't see for real. It's crazy, right? And I will say this in his defense. I'm with him on that part. Not that it's crazy because she probably gonna spend out more than that with the baby being in her possession. But my thing is this: I'm not trying to pay money on nothing that I don't have access to. But I do say this, sir, you are the one that's restricting your access. I don't think it's her. That's why I don't understand how dudes can just pay child support but not go and see the child. You just giving away money. Like, I'm not gonna pay for something I can't touch, feel, see, nothing like that. Makes no sense. But anyway, let's keep going. He says, my lawyer said if she works, we need to see that because they asked her and nothing was entered in. No, she wasn't going to get down on me in two ways. She is far from struggle like you trying to make it seem. Plus, she is the one who wanted me to go downtown so I could see my kid. The money isn't what's going to keep the peace. She has control issues. That's why we got to go to court now. And yes, I did buy him outfits from Walmart because all he is going to do is play. This ain't no no fashion show. He is a toddler. Ooh, everything he wears, most likely he is going to F up. I learned from my previous kids is people out here not getting nothing or little to nothing and can do nothing but use hand-me-downs. I didn't drop the clothes off because it's still cold outside, and I thought I would see him again and send them when I went home. When he went home. I actually texted her about the clothes because she asked, could I get him some? I was at Walmart. Why you ain't show that in your text message or something? Okay. He said, I was at Walmart at the time, so I grabbed him some. If you got a problem with the clothes, buy some at the store you want and donate them to her. Boy, that kind of... Obviously, you don't know what a real man is if you bashing it off of that without knowing the whole situation. Well, girl, not y'all going back and forth. Now start, ooh, girl, this man wrote a dissertation in response. In response to the baby daddy, he done wrote a dissertation. And I just feel like this is too long. This is too long. But I do want to take a peek. Give me a second. All right, I may read it. Give me a bear with me. Hold on, hold tight. I told y'all it was gonna be a long one, right? I did. Okay, go on back to the video. So the person responded to him, the man that hit him up the first time. He said, I don't know, man. I'm taking care of another NIGGA and another BIT baby. Okay, that was your choice. So I can't relate. He said, I do what I got to do to make sure my relationship is where it's supposed to be. I don't deal with them parents because they ain't SHI, but out of respect for my shorty, we figure out a way to make SHI work. Okay. He says, I just can't get down with excuses. I'm more of a by any means type of individual. You can't compare this experience with a whole new person with your last baby moms. She ain't them. Ooh, and times have changed. Ooh, he getting red. You have to protect your own ours. Most men hate child support because they think the mom is spending that little money on weave and bundles. Now, some of them are, sir. I'm gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying, but I understand. Okay, you ain't lying because all the mamas ain't out here doing that. Okay. I was one that didn't. But anyway, he says, why is the mom always responsible for footing the bill of everything? Then collectively, it's y'all child. Oh, girl, He said, and honestly, $470 ain't SHI. I know you think it. He said, because he's a baby, but mama has to pay everything with her own money, plus handle your slack. This what happens when you have babies without being married or fully knowing who you procreate with. I'm saying you a bad dad because I looked over your page. He said, I'm not saying you're a bad dad because I looked over your page. You love your son with the locks a lot, but this just a different baby mama, and you got to handle her differently. Y'all need to let the bitterness of the broken relationship go. It's crazy because why your mama got to get to the son to that? Why your mama got to get to your son 2 days out of the week, but you can't. Whew, great, like a man to collect on, I guess. Anyway, what else he said? He says, bro, that's your mama. I don't care if you gotta kiss her ass if you want to see your baby. You do it by any means necessary. If you really care about the baby and not the mama. Even if your mama messy or whatever, you think SHI go or whatever you think SHI go get that baby. I said it, bro. I said it. Okay, so anyway, let's keep going. All right. This is messy. He says, I didn't see her saying you couldn't see the baby. I see you where she told you where your baby was at. Do you have an issue with the stronger women who don't take SHI? Oh, wow. Okay. He said, these two baby mamas you posted seem a bit timid to me. I wouldn't in my right mind get on camera and do this. I don't think any strong-minded woman would. So basically, these ladies got on camera trying. The ladies got on camera to defend this man. Okay, but this other black man that came up and ate him up, girl. Okay, about this. Okay, he says that you have to sometimes get over the male ego and realize the bigger picture because of the outside you look like. He said, because on the outside you look like you the bad guy. He says, do what you gotta do, bro. So many failed parent-child relationships because the parents couldn't see it's about the child. And the audacity, and I wasn't even gonna read this. Oh, wow. Let's keep going. He says, and most definitely feel you about the Walmart clothes, but why you ain't, he said, well, why you ain't get him joggers and stuff then? Since summer is so far away, but clothes, well, he said, but clothes, but I guess he meant clothes because he spelled it wrong. He said, but clothes, that's what looks like your intentions weren't pure, more like a bait. What? And I most definitely feel you on the Walmart clothes, but why you ain't get him joggers and stuff? Since summer is so far away. Oh, the clothes that he got was probably clothes that was on sale. Anyway, which is fine. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just that you could tell you don't think about your child enough because you would have got the right items. But anyway, he says, what is it? He says, since summer is so far away, but clothes, that's what looks like your intentions weren't pure, more like bait. But ultimately, man, just watch who you breed with so you won't be in these type of situations. I wouldn't even include my other BMs because once they get mad at you, it will be a cycle. Well, he said it'll be a cycle. No, you on 3 different he said then you'll be on 3 different child supports. Oh, help me. When y'all could have just kept this one on the hush. Social media has ruined the sacredness of privacy. I'm all the way in Chicago. Ooh. And I know your business. LOL. This is literally what this man said. I'm all the way in Chicago and I know your business. LOL, head up, bro. Kiss these ladies' asses to get your baby. And you also have to remember, SHI, don't stop because you say so. I saw you said you got hurt at work. So that's why you couldn't get him constant and consistently, ? That's another excuse. If mom got hurt, guess who still has to be a mom? He put in all caps, mom. Girl, this man is eating. He says they can't pick and choose when it's convenient. You don't seem like a bad dude, just one with a strong ego and a bullhead because of what you dealt with in your past. Think it's supposed to go the same way with a whole new individual. I hope y'all come to common grounds, but I digress though. Fight the right fight. Well, baby daddy had to respond. Let's get into it real quick, okay? So baby daddy says, I'm fighting the right fight because this is the only way to fight it. I just want to see my son, and she is bad about child support. The SHI, she said she didn't want to put me on, but I had to get the course involved. Y'all only see bits and pieces of it. We've been going through this SHI since June, and $470 is a lot for one kid, especially when I have 2 other kids and bills on my own. You don't think she has other kids too? Because you also said that earlier. You said she had other kids. That's why you ain't want to air her out to Section 8 and stuff. Oh, wow. Help. Let's keep going, girl. Let's keep going. All right. He says, when I have 2 kids and bills on my own, she doesn't even get that for the other 4 kids all together. Now, listen. Y'all need to slow down. Y'all gonna have to slow down. Not you having 3 and her having 4. Somebody need to slow. I do wonder if they're active parents, because for the other 4 kids, if they are active, she might be, not willing to put them on child support. Okay, but you're giving neither. You're giving neither. Sorry, I don't understand. But anyway, let's keep going. All right. He says she never made an FB post about the other kid's dad, and he doesn't do SHI nor pay SHI. But I'm in the wrong. Nope, not this time. Now, see, ma'am, that is a thing. Okay. Y'all will definitely go out here and spite one of the baby daddies, but don't be putting pressure on the other baby daddies. The girl, that's not cool. That's not cool. I would feel away too. I would feel away too, for real, ma'am. Like, He said, not today, not this time, baby. He says, I never cared if people looked at me as a bad guy. He said, as long as my kids know I fought for them. As for my so-called mom, I will and could never deal with her again. You would have to know her to understand. But right now, we only know you. And I understand you only get one, but when the same one backstabs you time and time again, you stay away. Well, what did she do? I mean, since all your business out here, let's just put it all out on the table. Like, we probably can help you with that too. Just open up the floodgates then. So, we can really understand. He says, my sister is the same way with her. Oh, so your sister don't with her either? But the baby mama feel comfortable enough to send your child over there. So help me. So you couldn't at least send your sister over there to get your child so that she could bring your child to you. Because out of the 2 of y'all, both of y'all just not gonna stay away 100%. Okay, but I guess I don't know what mama are about. But I ain't reading no more, girl. But They was getting it in the comments. They was getting it in the comments, y'all. And I just needed to go ahead and share that with you all. All right, because I told you guys this was going to be a long episode of This Is Messy. Okay. Okay, yeah. Let me take that out. Okay, boom. All right. So let's see. There was a lot. There was a lot. There was a lot. Right. Either way, good luck. Hopefully they work things out. Okay. Excuse me. Somebody said, are they rabbits? I guess. Okay. They was definitely getting it in. Okay. For sure. Baby daddy is in his feelings because that man just gave him the right way to go about this. Ooh. He ain't lying. Stop telling your business on social media. Hear me now. Hear me now. Hear me now. Hear me now. Well, that was a lot, y'all. That was a whole lot to get into. And we're not even done. Okay. This be pissing me off because all you NIGGAs gotta do is wear a condom. But nah, y'all want to shoot the clown, then cry about it when she don't take the plan. Oh, wow. Oh, my. That's exactly what I said, Deetria. I'm like, why your sister couldn't go over there? Because I'm like, out of both of y'all, like, no, somebody will go over there and pull up on the mama house. But at the end of the day, that is your child. You should be bigger than your mama. You ain't got to say nothing. He ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to look in the face. For real. If you feel that way, I just want to get my child. Appreciate you. Thank you. I'm outside. I bet. Thanks. Okay. Who you try? It's the ego for me. It's the ego. If you got an ego with your mama, let's know that you're handling this situation with all ego. All right. With his mama. Okay. So there's that. Okay. There's that on that, guys. Let's go ahead and scoot over. Let's move on. Let's move on because it's a lie. Okay, it's a lot. What you said? Good. Because what else you got for us, Jamie? I'm here for it. Okay, bet. Okay, right. All right. So this is where I kind of give a disclaimer. All right. There was an image. All right. So y'all already know how I feel about it. Everybody's don't really like it. So there is an image floating around on social media of this woman. It's so much to this stuff. I'm gonna try to. I hope I layer it out right because there's so many details to it, and I know I did not capture them all. All right. So there is an image that's been floating around on social media of this woman with a patch on her face, like a gauze patch or whatever on her face, and her ex-husband laying in a coffin, and she's taking pictures with this man. Okay. Whew. Very, very crazy story. And I don't even know the proper order to go into with this story. So I'm definitely going to do my best, but this is very, very messy to me. All right. So this picture, I'm about to show you guys. So be warned. Okay. I did cover his face though. You know what I'm saying? For those of you guys that don't want to see images like this. Okay. You can look away from the screen and then come back. All right. So this is the image that was up there. All right. Of the woman, taking pics with her dead husband. Okay. There are pictures. She's holding his face, laying on his chest, gazing into his eyes that are actually closed. Okay. So she's gazing at his face. She says, R.I.P. to her husband. My husband from 2008 to 2022. You messed me up with this one. All right. So let's go back. People that are wondering, like, girl, why she got that patch on her face? Like, what is that about? Well, what the story that is being reported is saying is that this woman ended up being popped in the face by her husband. And weeks later, okay, they got into an argument. He ended up popping her in the face. And then shortly after that, weeks later, they found him in a hotel. So when the cops arrived, he ended up pew pew. Okay, he decided to unalive himself. So I do have an article of that, and this actually took place in Birmingham, Alabama. Okay, so they're saying that the popping suspect unalives himself. Okay, as the U.S. Marshals try to arrest him in a Birmingham motel. All right, now a Birmingham man sought on an attempted murder charge, took his own life. Thursday morning as authorities surrounded his motel room. Okay, the U.S. Marshals arrived just before 11 a.m. at a particular motel. Authorities located the 39-year-old suspect lying on the floor or whatnot. Hold on, let me go back. Authorities located the 39-year-old suspect in a second floor room on the backside of the motel. Okay, the marshal said the task force member knocked on the door. The male said, "Who is it?" The deputy marshals identified themselves, and the man did not respond. Okay. Moments later, they heard a muffling sound come from within the room. After trying to communicate with him again, the officers made entry into the room and found the suspect unalived from a self-inflicted wound. Okay, they said the Jefferson County Coroner's Office on Friday identified the man, and he was sought in connection with the popping of the woman who sustained an injury to her face. All right. The suspect was wanted in connection to that incident that took place actually back in March. Okay. Court records show that he had a lengthy criminal history with convictions on drug and robbery charges. All right. So this woman took to social media. She has been getting a ton of messages, outpoured love, support, all kind of stuff. Okay. To her. And what I started to see on social media in these comments, it was like somebody that was trolling. I think the page was called like all the lies you telling or something like that. That's the name of the page. And so they was just calling her out, like, girl, you over here lying to the people. Like, I don't even know, I have some stuff. Okay, so that's not it. All right, cool. So I'll show that in a second. But anyway, I hope this video play because I do have a video for you guys. So people started calling her out and saying, no, ma'am, you're bogus. You're lying. This is what you wanted. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So it sounds like they've had a long history of a toxic relationship. Okay. She since the incident, she has been making tons of videos, going live on Facebook. She does have a GoFundMe account. I'm surprised she hasn't even reached her goal on GoFundMe the way so many people are giving their outpour of love to her on multiple posts. But yeah, there are some individuals that seem like they might be trying to take Miss Girl down. And actually, I don't know if my laptop is going to act right, but if I'm able to stream her side of things, I will. Give me 1 second, because girl, this a lot. But anyway, so I guess he has a friend. There you go. Let me pause it real quick. See if I'm able to share that with y'all at some point. I think I know the mark that I want to fast forward to if I'm able to do it. So let me try to pull that up just in case. All right, babe. So I'm about to play a video of a friend of his that wanted to, I guess he did a video and wanted to share his thoughts about what was really transpiring between she and her ex-husband. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to the screen and hopefully it plays. If not, I'll try and regurgitate what he said. Can y'all hear?
This shit man, let's talk about it. I ain't got that much time, but man, long live Zoe first and foremost. Like, don't nobody want to say this shit, so I don't know what the fuck going on. But everybody looking at that situation about the girl got shot in the face, you feel me? She doing the most about the situation. Like, I know her, but I don't know her. She don't know me, so you feel me? But I know her, you know what I'm saying? I know the whole story on everything. Back when he first went to jail, like 11 years ago, that man just got out of prison. You feel me? Because of her, because she pressed some charges, because that man went in his house to go get some clothes out. You know, it's her house, but it's their house because they was together or whatever. They got into it, you feel me? He wanted to get his clothes, she wouldn't give him his clothes, you feel me? So he had to kick the door in, you feel me, break in the house to get the clothes or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? They end up hitting him with burglary, you know what I'm saying? That's some more shit, you feel me? So, boom, that's how this shit started. Like, this is the type of person we dealing with. Somebody that's in a relationship with somebody, and this man trying to leave you, you won't even let him get his clothes. Like, first and foremost, we gonna start this off like that and let y'all know what type of person y'all dealing with. So, boom. Send this man to prison, and somebody you supposed to love wasn't that, you know what I'm saying? You know what was on papers or wasn't that. You know this was going to So boom, go to prison like 10 years. Get out. You know what I'm saying? Like a month ago, let's just say, roughly a month ago. Get out. Doing good, working, ain't in the streets, ain't doing none of that. Doing what he's supposed to do, you feel me? This is my partner. He got his HVAC and shit while he was in there. You know what I'm saying? Was linking with me, trying to get, you know what I'm saying, a job. I'm trying to get my partner a job, get him on, doing HVAC out the street, you feel me? I know what's going on. I'm talking to the man, you feel me? Like, stay away from it, you know what I'm saying? Focus. I know that shit hard. I know that, you know, your child such and such, but bro, you gotta stay away from it, whatever. So boom, he trying to stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? In the hood, you know, taking care of his brother's house that just passed. You feel me? So boom. I went down there that day that happened, but I hear the immediate story because my brother was down there. When all this happened, my brother was down there. So I hear from the horse's mouth, you know, my brother. Boom. So she pull up down there one day on the bullshit. You feel me? He on some man going on type shit. You feel me? So she rah in the middle of the street. You feel me? Won't leave. Boom. That type of time. So guess he frustrated at the moment because so much shit done went on. So boom. She ended up not leaving. So they say he threw a Ciroc bottle. He used to drink Grey Goose and Ciroc. So it was either Grey Goose bottle or Ciroc bottle. He throw through the window. So boom. Like, bitch, get the fuck on. Whatever. So evidently, she get the bottle. You know what I'm saying? Out the car, he throw the bottle through the window or car window, whatever. Say, goddamn, she get out the damn car, grab the bottle. You know, he walking away from her at this moment, going down a little hill, some steps. So she jump off the steps with the bottle, hit the man in the head with the bottle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the bottle break, I don't know whatever. But they say she hit him more than one time with the bottle. Boom. Now, first of all, after he threw the bottle through the window, whatever, she grabbed the bottle, said, in between that time, I think, she hit him with the car, like, immediately after he threw the bottle through the window, or after she damn hit him with the bottle on the head, she jumped out the car and went down the hill. Somewhere in between that time, she picked him in between his truck and her damn car. She hit the man with her fucking vehicle. Like, I don't understand what the fuck, like, why people feel like it went, you know, it was just, oh, he seen her, had some hate for her, shot this girl in her face. No, that is not the fuck how it went. And of course, we know everybody ain't telling this side of the story, but that's what the fuck happened. He was on some get the fuck on shit. She was on some, no, I ain't going nowhere type shit. Rah. Y'all know how females be. She was on that type of time. She hit the man with a fucking vehicle. Attempted murder before this shit happened. Like, real shit. Attempted murder before this shit happened. If you really want to know, pinned this man in between some cars. So that's what happened. She hit him with the car first. After he threw the bottle, she hit him with the car. Then he went down the hill because his leg was fucked up and he was bent down on the ground, holding his leg because she had picked the leg in between the car. So he on the ground holding his leg. She get out the car, grab the bottle, come jump off the hill, hit the man in the head with the bottle, hitting him with the Grey Goose bottle. You know what I'm saying? Cause Ciroc, whatever bottle, hitting the man in the head with the motherfucking bottle. Boom. That's when he walk off or what? Now I guess I don't know where she go after that point, but that's when he grabbed my brother gun off his hip. So my brother trying to save the situation, you feel me? He tussling with Zoe like, no, Zoe, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I know you ain't, but we can handle this a different way. You know what I'm saying? Boom, he take the gun back to keep from, you know, him from doing something to the girl. You feel me? So that's when, you know, he ended up getting something from somewhere else and boom, you know what I'm saying? But he was in the motion of, you feel me? She hitting this man with a fucking car. Like, who the fuck ain't on some that type of time after a motherfucker hit him with a car? And I told you a million times to get the fuck on. To the point, get to a point where you done damn hit me with the fucking car. Like, come on. But yeah, man, y'all need to get y'all fucking story straight, man, and stop, you know what I'm saying? Y'all feed into anything on Facebook, anything y'all see, y'all automatically say, oh, it happened. But y'all don't ever say, why the fuck did it happen?
Yeah, that's what he said, girl. Yeah. Okay, he got hit with the car through the glass in the window, bust the window, whatever like that. Miss Girl came back, hit him with the car. Okay, toxic behavior throughout the relationship or whatever, girl. What he said, she sent him to prison. I did see some stuff where they both got locked up, and she actually was in the comments of this video, and this is what she said actually. So let's get into that. Okay, what's going on, Miss Erica Dedero? What's up, my girl? What is up, boo? 1 second here. Girl, why is the mouse want to trip? Yes, ma'am. Shout out to Erica. All right, y'all. So Miss Girl put this in the chat, okay? Miss Ebony Mixon is the woman that was the victim in this situation. She says karma is the BIT. And that's exactly why it played out like it did. All right. Somebody said this was your plan, but you so hurt. I want to know why you taking pictures like you so happy he gone. Get rich one way, but that money gonna crumble. Right? So she also says to the guy that just did the video, she says, you dead funny. But thanks for telling what you heard. The bottle was still in my truck. Laughing emojis. Okay. She says, you wrong, son. We went to prison together. He did 13 years. You just said 11 years. Why he never divorced me? It's free in prison. Okay, so this is what Miss Girl had to say about them still being married. Also, it said he went to prison for 13 years, and then when this incident took place, he was out for like a month or something like that. Yeah, but at the end of the day, like, I mean, yeah, I know she hit him with the car and she was on the phone with the police, but it's kind of like, well, sir, why didn't he just go and call the police too? Call 911, call somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't he just call and get the help or whatnot that he needed? Instead of resulting to where he wanted to grab an item and pop. Even when y'all told him to chill out, nah, he ain't got to go that way. It was a choice that he still chose to make. You see what I'm saying? And he never wanted to go to jail, but then he did an action that he knew was going to land him there anyway. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Not you need some vitamins, honey. Not you need vitamins, okay, to get it all back. Yes, him justifying him capping her is stupid, right? Homeboy knew all the details, but when the cops came, he won't know a thing, right? Like, where was you at when they came? You didn't want to get no details then? My goodness. Like, I do have a piece of what she said, y'all. I'm gonna see if I'm able to share it. Let's see. Let's see if I'm able to share, because y'all know how these stuff be going. Let me see. All right, are y'all able to see that? So I'm gonna press play on. It's like in the middle. It's an hour long. I'm not playing the whole thing, but just a little bit for you guys to get her side of it. You know what I'm saying? If somebody gonna speak on her, then let her. You know what I'm saying? Share her side. So let me go ahead and hit play on that for you guys, and let me know that you can hear it as well.
For y'all that don't know, I was still sitting in my truck, so it couldn't have been that much damn going on. I was sitting in my truck on both events. The 911 call alone got him fucked up because the police was on the phone when I was talking, because I came back up there to get the address. Because I didn't know it the first time when he bust my window, like I said, with that Grey Goose bottle. And the Grey Goose bottle was still in my truck when I got shot. With his fingerprints on it. Damn it. They said I had a gun. I was shooting at him first. They said it was self-defense. Baby, let me tell you, anybody know me know I don't play with guns. Never have even carried a gun, even when I was in the streets, because I'm hot-headed and I like to fight. I like to fight with my hands. And people don't do that no more. But even when I was younger, I still like to fight with my hands. I ain't never carried no gun. Never. That's why I told you I don't be trying to be funny. I ain't know what the kind of gun, the name of it. I said the big gun. The one you got to pull back up at the house and get. After he shot the handgun. Now, who gave him that gun? We're going to talk about that also. Because I sent for you when I was in the hospital and told you that I was going to press charges on you. But I was going to leave that alone too. Because he was dead. So let it all die. But since y'all want to come for me, I'm going to send for y'all. And then I'm going to go down there and press my paper, issue my paperwork out. Now to all these off-brands, Cartisha, Hegler, and all them other little people, bitch, don't play with me. Play with children. Okay? I commented off that girl page because she just had gave me the phone. Because you know, I am live and direct. Last time you had something to say, I did jump in your inbox. But you know you got me blocked. So don't play. And then I seen where they was really just trying to egg you on. Let's start a group about this. Let's go live about her. And you were saying, no, or I ain't in it or whatever. And I did have to go back and read that. And I also got right back under your post and tried to apologize because I was wrong as a woman for jumping time because I know how you get down. And as I'm writing to tell you that I was wrong, I be damn if you ain't say nothing else smart. So I said, fuck how it turned out. But leave me alone. I'm telling y'all, leave me alone. But tomorrow, we will I will have myself in order, and we gonna find out the story, the truth. Hold on, let me get this out my eye, and then this eye draining, and about what happened that night. And so everybody that was involved, hid stuff and everything, we're gonna put that on the table too, because just like I said, I was gonna leave it alone. And then what y'all keep saying, keep hit him in the car. So mind you, like I said, if I'm in my car on the phone with the police, when the fuck I hit him with the car? Maybe the first time when he bust my motherfucking window. But the second time when you was shooting for no reason, soon as when I'm down the street, like I said, the police heard the gunshots on the phone. They said, who is that? I said, oh, you can hear that? The lady said, yeah, what is that gun? I said, oh, that's L Stupido. She said, is he shooting at you? I said, he's shooting somewhere because I'm down the street. When the handgun got through, because that was a ta 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 ta, and that's what the police heard. So me, when the gun fires through or gone or whatever, now I can leave or pass by there. So I thought. But as I get ready to pass by there, I'm on this side, my left side. Get it right, my left side. And how I turned my face to look at who had the gun. Since y'all said, oh, it wasn't Alonzo. Well, who the fuck was? Oh, I did hear it was the niece. I heard it was the brother. But no, I turned my face to look. That's how I got hit on the right. And I saw my husband, Alonzo Pereira, with that big ass gun in his hand. That's why I said a big gun. The handgun, which belonged to his niece, I guess. From what I heard, they got into it. That one was already shot in the air. Them bullets was already gone.
All right, y'all. So you just heard everything. Okay, so I just feel like that was a very, 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 very messy story there that I wanted to bring to you guys. It's really sad. I just still feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know, girl. I know she shouldn't hit the man with the car. But he also shouldn't have went up there and popped that lady either. You the one who just got out of prison. Like, he didn't have to piggity pop that woman. Not after people tried to restrain you and keep you from doing it, you did it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like, he shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have to do all that instead of being pop that lady in her face. Now, granted, I understand you heated, you upset, you mad. This woman hit you with a car And she damn admitted it in the video. Talking about, when did I hit him with the car? Talking about something, maybe the first time. Ma'am, you know what the hell you did? Talking about maybe the first time. No, that sound like what you did. Like, you just admitted it. You did. I'm not saying you should have got capped. I'm not saying that at all. But you damn sure admitted that you hit the hell out of that man. Okay, after you don't bust her window out her car, y'all heard her say it. Okay, y'all heard her say it. He shouldn't have bust that window out her car. Right? Because homeboy made it seem like it was a little toss, like he tossed it into the window. And she was like, no, he bust my window out my car. Did the cops get that? I don't know, girl. But either way, it sounded like y'all was in a toxic relationship. And it just didn't end well. It didn't end well. But honestly, when I think about it, it can't be that toxic because you was locked up for most of it, right? He was locked up for most of it. So it really couldn't have been that toxic. Just, girl, it's a lot. Because I'm thinking in my head, like, what when she asked the question, like, Alabama, Erica. This was in Alabama, Birmingham to be specific. When she said, well, why he ain't divorced me? And I'm sitting over here like, well, why didn't he? She said it was free in prison. I'm like, well, maybe he needed a house that he could be released to when it was all over. I don't know. Like, why didn't he do that? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Did you want that too, ma'am? Because, I mean, just because he was in there, I mean, you could have got one too when you was out if you really wanted to be divorced too. That's what's giving the toxicness, okay? So I'm seeing where the dude on the video said that, what he said, something about she was the reason he got locked up because he was trying to get his stuff or whatever like that, and she wouldn't let him in, but then she over here like, nah, baby, we both got locked up. He just did 13 years. Then I saw on the page that was trolling her saying that, it was her cousin's house, okay, alleged that it was her cousin's house, and she lied and told the husband that they stole some stuff from him, so he went and kicked in the door to get their stuff back, which resulted in him having to get locked up. Where is some mess? Do you see why it's on the episode of This Is Messy? Okay, and understand that all cash apps are welcome, because based on this particular situation here, YouTube is going to be on something. No, ma'am, do not pass go. Do not pass go based on this, okay? So cash apps and super chats are always welcomed, okay? Because they definitely finna be hitting me up right when the video over with, ma'am. Stop right there. Okay, so I had to bring that story to you guys, all right? I had to bring it to y'all. I said, girl, this is messy, girl. I was cringing so bad when I saw her sitting up there taking pictures with this man that passed away. I don't understand that. And then I'm thinking to myself, ain't no way somebody finna cap me in my face, all right, and think that I'm finna be up here. I'm not gonna do that. That's something, I don't know. Everybody handle things differently. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's Stockholm syndrome or what Miss Girl had going on, but a lot of people called that to be in question. Like, ma'am, you really wasn't sad that man was gone. She did a live where she was crying and talking about how she went to the bank. Somebody asked her what happened to her face and stuff. She didn't like that question or whatever. She was crying about it, but this was before she headed over. Thank you so much, Mims, for the super chat. This is too much. Keep the mess coming. We do have more to come. So yes, she was like, this was before she went to the funeral home. She went and got her son an outfit to match his outfit. I guess that's what they. I guess. He had on his red shirt, as y'all saw. Her son had on the same exact outfit. Very sad, very, very sad situation. I've already showed the image to you guys of what her face looked like before in comparison to what it looked like afterwards. Erica Wiley, yes ma'am. She was taking pictures with his, yes ma'am. She would be with him if he didn't die. Exactly, the toxicness of it all. Okay, very, very toxic situation. That's what I just put on the screen. I blurred out his face, but you can see it's clear. Like if you go to her page, you'll see it's clear that he's laying in his casket, and she's reaching over, laying over, then getting pictures of her son looking down in the casket. First of all, sir, somebody, America, please, social media warriors, presidents, vice presidents, whatever social media chambers this needs to get to, y'all need to flag that. All this stuff that be happening on social media, y'all just let it fly. Okay, now quite a few, for the minimal things, y'all be trying to, oh, you're in Facebook jail because you call such and such a brat. What about Miss Ma'am that's over here taking pictures with the corpse? Like, I mean, what is this? And why is it okay for her to do this? Okay. Why ain't nobody flagged that? Y'all got sensitive content blurred out on a lot of stuff. A lot of blurred out sensitive. Are you sure you want to see it? Why y'all ain't got that on her post? Why? I mean, it's just all out here willy-nilly and got over 100 folks sharing it. Girl, I cringed so bad. I was like, oh my God, what is this? I see there he is. So what is this? Okay, girl, I couldn't even walk up on my granddaddy. I was all the way back here. And that thing probably was up there, and I see what's going on. I see what's going on. I see it. I don't have to go up there. Okay, I'm gonna go back around to my pew. I see enough. Like, you don't have to, like, girl, I'm not gonna be what I'm, And I'm damn sure not gonna sit up here and take no pictures of him. And I'm sure if he could have walked up, he would have got her. It's like, girl, taking no pictures of me, putting it on social media. How you know I want folks to see me like that? I don't agree with it. I just don't. So I just feel like, y'all need to do something about this shit. You know, but as far as her being so willing to take these pictures, like, it does come off a bit sketch. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's Stockholm syndrome. You know, I've never seen any woman, to be honest, take pictures with the person that has abused them, like, in that capacity, right? I have seen where women have gone back to the abused man and stuff like that, but like on that wave, and she's supposed to be in a space where she grieving and she definitely still healing, and y'all got the woman up here on social media going back and forth with y'all and creating videos going live every morning. It's a lot. And I'll be honest, I have to side-eye a few things because of the GoFundMe. I just can't get over the fact that she hasn't even reached her goal. And when y'all go to her page, it's so many comments of support. And I'm like, girl, I'm surprised, girl, with all of them folks sending $1, you would have hit your goal by now. You know? And it's just not, I don't know, y'all. And I don't want to call a woman that's been abused, you know what I'm saying, a liar or anything like that, because clearly she was capped. All right, because you know how y'all like to do with Megan, girl. Anyway, clearly she was capped. And yeah, you also heard this man, or at least I think it was her. Was it her or him? No, it was him. Him saying that my brother tried to stop him from grabbing it, X, Y, and Z, ABC. Okay, so basically he still wanted to grab that. Oh, okay, so he was gonna pop her anyway. That's what he wanted to do, because that's just how he is, I guess. And then turned around and took his own life. Girl, it's too much. It's too much going on in the streets out here. It's too much going on in the streets, girl. But y'all go ahead and like up the video for your girl, okay? Like the video. Like up the video. That's what I'm saying. Please don't do that. That is not even cool. Like, I just feel like those pictures should have been for her and her family, not for America. For her and her family. Not for us, girl. We did not really need to see it. But y'all can go over there to her page if y'all want to see them raw in color and see what the comments say, girl. All right, so there's that, honey. I'm gonna go ahead and slide over to the next thing so we can go and wrap this thing up. I told y'all it was gonna be longer. It's about 3 hours in. Okay, so let's switch over to our last portion of the This Is Messy segment. Okay, let's get into it. Y'all ready? Okay, go ahead and like the video, then let me know that you're ready. Go ahead and like the video and let me know that you're ready. You said you think they got grandkids, Kilolo? I don't think so. Her son is like 13 or something like that. He was a baby when his daddy went in there. Or still in her stomach, one of the two. But yeah. So she don't have no grandkids or neither one of them did, from my understanding. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, we got some questions over here from Six Brown Chicks chat. All right, so let's go ahead and do this thing. The first question says, my wife's friend likes to be on top in bed. What you doing with your wife friend? Is this something that's been agreed upon? Like, is she okay with that? Like, why you brought this to us? Her $1,000 dental crown fell out her mouth and down my throat. Girl, I cannot deal with people today. Not the $1,000 dental crown that fell. Now, how did it fall out her mouth and into yours? I mean, maybe both of y'all mouths was open, girl. Maybe y'all was in the heat of the night, in the heat of the moment, girl. And both of y'all mouths was open. It was that good that the crown fell out. Okay, dear girl. Woo. All right. He says, I swallowed. Oh my, oh my, oh my. You would have choked. You would have choked if you did that. She's toothless. You capping in this question. He's capping. If that happened, you would have choked. How small was the crown? I don't know, but you would have choked. She's toothless, wants $1,000, but we said wants $1,000. I told her I'll pass the tooth naturally. So you're gonna dig through some shit. You're gonna dig through some shit. You're gonna dig through the shit instead of paying $1,000. You're gonna dig through the shit. How is that going to work? What are you gonna do it dog style? We already know you did it doggy style, but are you gonna do it dog style? Are you gonna lay out something on the ground and just start pooping and digging through your poo? Like, what is that? Why would you, girl? Here's $1,000. Do you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I guess it's cheaper to do. Like, is it? First of all, let's get to the point that you're gonna pass it naturally and you're gonna put that in her mouth. Talk about talking shit. Oh wow, people are. It's a lot. 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 What else? She refused. I bet she did, and threatened to tell wifey about us if I don't pay. Well, you might want to get to spinning, baby, because you think that you're gonna put a tooth in my mouth, and not to mention if crowns falling out like that, ain't no telling what kind of she already got. Okay, ain't no telling what else she already walking around with. You think she want to add more to it? Okay, girl, all kind of DK and stuff probably going up in and you want to put some shit in it. Girl, how you finna sterilize that? You better run me my money. I'm just saying, this is disgusting. That's a nasty. When I was little, I accidentally swallowed my loose tooth while eating. Oh my God, that's so it's possible and uncomfortable feeling, but you know. Oh my God. Did you choke as a child or you swallowed this? I mean, you was a baby. You was a child. These are grown people humping and bumping. Grown people humping and doing a bump. So I just feel like he would have choked. Well, I guess maybe it depends on how wide their mouth was. Girl, I don't know. It probably depends on how wide their mouth was going. Whew, help the people, girl. I don't know what to tell them. He talking about help. Just pay the money. Just put on a payment plan. Ask her if she okay with going without her tooth for a few months. Okay. Just be toothless a few more. I probably ain't got the full $1,000. You know what I'm saying? I can give you a little bit. Yeah, I can go half on you. Cause first of all, why do I got to pay the full $1,000 when you was in here humping and bumping? Sure. The crown only $1,000, so I only can come up off of $500. I'll give you $500 and the tooth back. Okay? Well, I mean, girl, just let the tooth go where it's gonna go, to be honest. Because who's about to sit up here and dig through the shit? Girl, I cannot take it. Just nasty. Kay said she's still on my wife's friend. Exactly. And that's what she get. That's what she get, though. Sitting out here humping on that lady husband. That's why I ain't got no teeth now. Let's keep going. Let's move on. Question 2. All right. My dad died and left my teen daughter $10,000 as his small house. Okay, daddy. She's a minor, so I took charge of her money. I don't like to hear that already. I'm sorry. I don't like to hear it already. It's taking me back to times when parents used to get bills in their kids' names and because they fucked up their own credit. I'm hoping this message goes well, but it's giving for me. I held on to her money. I about to ran up to $10,000 and sold the house. That's what it's giving, but we're going to keep reading. We're going to see what happened. Let's see what happened here, girl. I'm concerned, okay? She's a minor, so I took charge of her money. Bitch, I'm finna, I want to fight. I want to fight because I just read the next part. I want to fight. I hope that girl beat your ass when she gets older. I'm sorry, but I can't. This woman said, I got high with my ex and we sold her house. Didn't I say this? Didn't I say that was going to happen? Didn't I say that? I said that. I knew it. BIT. And spent her money. I hope that could have been that baby money for college. You know what I'm saying? She could have put herself through college by fixing up that home and renting it out. And daddy knew what he was doing when he didn't leave the money to you. You know what I'm saying? Girl. Then he left, went back to his old lady. Not him running up your coin, only coming around for tax time and then leaving, going back to where he came from. Girl, I can't. How do I get my ex back? Girl, you focused on, that's your problem now. You over there focused on getting your ex back instead of getting your daughter some money back. And probably sold the house for $200, to be honest with you. Talking about I'm broke at the moment, and I cannot. It's the fact that you asked, how can you get your ex back? Then say I'm broke at the moment, knowing the only way you're going to have him come around is if you spending up a check. Girl gone. Girl gone. I hate it. That is messed up on so many levels. And she worried about getting back over getting that money. Exactly. Getting him back over getting that girl money back. Oh, girl, this BIT here. Oh, this BIT right here. Oh, that made me so mad. That girl was giving like a leg up. You know what I'm saying? She was giving a head start in comparison to girls her age, okay? A teen, it wasn't gonna be that many more years before she was gonna be grown and needing this money to go off to college or start a business or whatever she want to do. And then here you over here playing, smoking it up, getting high. Girl, anyway. Well, I ain't got no advice for her. Okay, she need to work on herself, I guess. I guess that's the advice. To work on yourself. I ain't got no advice about you getting no man back, girl. And why would you want one back? But anyway, let's keep going. Let me go back. Okay, because I feel a way about you being with a man that ain't trying to help you get a goddamn thing, but want to help you lose everything. Girl, let's keep going. All right, so question 3 says, my wife of 2 years, she's 36, enrolled in college to get her nursing degree. She left me home with my kids, 7, 9, and 13 from a previous relationship. So you got 3 kids from a previous relationship. Okay. Got it. I see on TikTok that she's pledging, drinking, reclaiming her youth. How do I make her come back home? I don't know, sir. You just gonna have to wait till she done with school, I guess. Cause I mean, I don't know how she gonna come back home. Them ain't her kids for her to really deal with, I guess. But she is married to you of 2 years, so you would have thought she would have took that on responsibly. I'm more interested in the dynamic of the relationship that you guys have, you know, that would make her want to go off and pledge and live a life, you know. But she is 36. I mean, I don't know what happened in her earlier years or whatnot that she got started late, but you know, I don't know. Oh, y'all still on the other question. Girl, I can't. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know how to help him on this particular one because she out here living her life. I mean, it does suck that that's your wife. So how to get her to come back home? I mean, maybe have a conversation. I don't think that's gonna help for real. I don't think that's gonna help because I'm trying to figure out what's keeping her outside the house anyway. Like, yeah, you could pledge and all this other stuff like that, but I feel like it's something that's going on in the home that makes her like want to like really stay away. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyway. Good luck. Let's move on. All right. Question 4, midday. Wife at work. Okay. And the SCX with my neighbor was slamming. Then she had a stroke in the bed. She had a stroke in the bed. I never really hear strokes related to women. When I hear stroke. Oh, a stroke in the bed. Baby, I'm gone. It was a stroke, y'all. It was not that kind of stroke. It was a stroke. It it was a stroke. I'm thinking a different type of stroke, child. It's a stroke. Baby, good night. All right? I rolled her out of bed and put her in the hall. He put her in the hall naked. And then I called for help. Oh, that's so terrible. Not y'all doing the do. I was thinking it was a different type of stroke. I'm like, you sure that's a woman? But it was a woman. Oh my, she just had like a real stroke. Like, oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry that happened to her. She recovered but pressed charges against me. What? She wait. So you did it so good that you put her in a stroke for real? Like, oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. How to get my wife to forgive me. So the wife found out about it because you put her in the hallway. Girl, so it was midday. So by the time the ambulance got there, ooh, baby. Oh, the lady pressed charges. That's probably how your wife found out after you had them charges pressed against you. What did you do to cause this woman to have a stroke in the bed? I'm over here. I rolled her out of bed and put her in the hall naked, and then I called for help. Whew, child, when cheating truly goes wrong. Hashtag I miss my wife. Sir, F you. You wouldn't stun your wife when you was over there grinding out her doggone neighbor, baby. Shut up. It was slamming so hard, you got the lady hitting strokes. Probably thought, and it's sad if she did go into stroke mode when you was doing it, because you probably thought that you was really getting it in. You probably thought that you was really over there doing your MF thing, didn't it? Girl, he probably thought that he was really doing his thing. Whole time, this woman over there stroking out. Girl, you don't need to be worried about getting your wife to forgive you. You need to worry about how you're going to handle these charges. Okay, that's what you need to be focused on. You need to be worried about that. Worry about them charges you got in front of you, and hoping this girl drop them. Okay, girl, this was terrible. This was terrible. Okay, both of them got what they deserve. No sympathy over here. Oh, wow. Oh. Thank you, Erica, girl. I'm over here tickled as hell because I'm really stuck on the fact that I'm thinking she had some type of stroke. Like a stroke, but it wasn't. Girl, this lady done had a stroke. Yeah, she done had a stroke. I'm just so unfortunate. I really hate it. I hate it. I hope she's doing better, though. I don't think your wife is going to return, but I think you need to focus on the charges that are being pressed against you. Girl, let's keep going. Oh, my. All right, so question 5. Oh, girl. My God-fearing man was exposed in a viral SEX tag recently. Not recently, girl. Always be the people that be claiming they God-fearing, don't it? They love trying to call on the Lord while they out here running amok in somebody's bedroom with a tape. Girl, I cannot. I thought my only competition was his wife. And then I saw him making love to a man with the same moves and moans he uses with me. Girl, I know that had to hurt, girl. With the same moves and moans. Girl, I cannot. Not the same moves and the same moans. Girl. Well, sounds like a one-trick pony. Anyway. She says, I have lost faith in love and men, and I need help getting my faith back. Well, I mean, girl, it's up to you. If you want to go out there and get you a woman and see if that's going to help you find your faith, then go do what it is. You done lost faith. I mean, I don't think that all men should be blamed for that one man because you chose to put so much faith in his. It's no, that's your fault. Okay, you wanted to put so much faith in him. You put him on a pedestal, wanted to believe certain things about him. Like he would never. Oh my God, he would never do that. Oh wow, like you just put him up there, and then he sat up here and played you. Okay, y'all gonna learn to stop putting these folks so high up on a pedestal. The whole time they running them up behind the back of your head, girl. In somebody's bedroom, child. Now you just got played publicly, I'm sure, and then want to sit up here and ask for advice. Well, like I said. You know, each person is different, okay? Each person is different. So give yourself a chance and another shot at love, girl, okay? Hold on, wait. Let me go back. Did she say wife? My God-fearing man was exposing about STI recent. I thought my only competition was his wife. Before I missed that part. Now, how did I miss that part? Now, ma'am, this was somebody's husband. And you over here talking about God-fearing and then talking about you lost faith. That's what y'all get. I'm sorry, ma'am. That's what you get. You messing with this lady husband the whole time he buy. He buy your house, he buy his house, he buy her house. Girl, I hate to see it. Thank you so much, Keisha, for the super chat. Jamie, girl, when you do these questions, too funny. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Girl, whole time man was bisexual. Okay. By everybody's house and yours. Ma'am, you get what you get. You get what you get. Baby, next time you'll go around and you won't be messing with that lady husband. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Girl, let's get to question 6 with this foolishness. Okay, question 6. My girlfriend says she's tired of my dry jackhammer. Not dry jack. You just don't do it for her. You just don't do it for her. Okay, and wanted foreplay. She wore lingerie and I laughed. You'll never get it again. You would never. First of all, it's dry. You don't know how to lead into it. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm not gonna say a motherfucking thing, Jack. How about that? I'm not gonna say nothing else. Not gonna say nothing. Just tiptoe in my J's. I told her to lose weight so I'll have visual stimulation. Well, what you over there doing? She used to dance. That was 3 babies ago. Now she cheating. I'm sure. I told you I probably would have been tiptoeing in my J's too, sir. Okay, I see why she's still there. 3 babies. Okay, and leaving me at home with the kids. Good. Figure it out. Okay, figure it out. I mean, it's really not good. Okay, you got a whole husband or whatever. Oh no, y'all girlfriend, boyfriend. Oops. My bad. Y'all girlfriend, boyfriend. I mean, but you know, cheating really isn't good. But at the same time, I mean, like you ain't trying to do nothing. You ain't trying to fix nothing, but you over here telling her everything she need to fix. I don't like stuff like that. I do not like relationships like that. Don't tell me what you finna do. What you gonna do? Because this ain't one side. Don't tell me what I need to fix. What the fuck you finna fix? How we gonna fix this? Because I ain't in this by myself. You got me messed up, okay? Period. So sit home with them kids until you figure it out. Anyway, I ain't really got nothing else for them, y'all. This is why you stop having babies for these ungrateful men. Maybe he was grateful in the beginning and things slowly turned. Or do you think he already showed signs of that to begin with? You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I'm going to go ahead and head out. Oh, this is my cue. Let me go ahead and head out. But I feel like with them 3 babies, she probably like, you know what? I ain't finna leave just yet. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, you know, it's beneficial for us, especially during inflation. So let us deal. I wonder. But child, I cannot. I can't. I just want him to go in and fix some things himself, you know, instead of putting everything off on her. That's just what I'm thinking. Yeah, guys. So that's it. All right. Go ahead and like up the video. I do appreciate you guys. This live, I was not expecting it to be as long as it has been. I mean, I thought at least like an hour and a half for real, maybe 2. But I ain't expect all this, girl. I'm gonna hop up off this thing. Please make sure that you share the video. Please be sure to like the video. If you're not already following me on social media, please go ahead and do so. Jamie, that's me on Twitter and on Instagram. Okay, that is pretty much everything that I have for you guys for today. Do understand that tonight will be over on Niecy Dixon's channel for the Ooh Ladies First panel, and that's it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.